It's Jamie Foxx, Foxxhole Radio. Oh, man, I like this feeling. We've been doing this show now. It's the pre-Grammy, but you know what? We've had all types of people that's been stopping by.
Man,
and anytime you do the Grammys, everybody's out to go see the Grammys. You got actors, you got singers, and sometimes you have models. And the reason I'm playing this song is because the models like to hit the runway.
Because I saw you moving.
Well, Speedy, sometimes I do. You know, I modeled in certain,
I have that inquiry.
I modeled.
I have that inquiry.
You were Carl Kanai Man of the Year.
I did. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that I was cross colors, Man of the Year for half a season.
Yeah.
You did do the Gap.
But I did do the Gap. Speedy don't sleep. I was on the Gap. And funny story about being on that building at the Gap.
Yeah.
Right.
I was at Sky Bar, and you know how they front a little bit. They said I ordered a couple of drinks, whatever. The lady looks at me, ID, sir. I said, what? I said, ID, sir.
Wow.
I said, you know who I am? I don't have time for all of this. I said, damn.
I got 9 rum and cokes I got to get out of
here. You know what I'm saying? And I got an audition in the morning for Purina Puppy Chow commercial. ID, sir. And I said, well, you know what? I said, I don't want to call you out your name, but just look behind you. There was on the building right there, Sunset. Wow. They don't have a building anymore. So that did happen. But let me get to what's really going on right now.
Okay.
This young lady who's just dropped in on us. She won America's Next Top Model.
What?
Cycle 19. Now she informed me that there was 19 seasons. I'm like, damn, they've been on 20. They getting that Guapington. So they've been on the 19, but I understand that it's 2 seasons a year.
Okay.
That means 10.
Yeah. There you go, Steve. We bumped into each other at Club Hyde, I believe, right?
Actually, it was the Mondrian.
Yeah, that's that Molly. Once again, I lose track.
Lobby, and then we went to Hyde.
Yes. And and we kept it kosher.
Yes,
cool,
very.
man. We kept it very fresh.
You kept the diary as well.
Yes.
Very platonic, right?
Very, very platonic.
Love that.
But
platonic and coke.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Laura James. Now, here's what's interesting about you. You tell us how you got from not Saratoga, because Saratoga is a big city that's upstate New York.
Saratoga has about 3 stoplights.
3 stoplights, but where you're from...
And a Walmart.
How many stoplights do you have?
I have 1 traffic light in my entire town.
Wow. Now, how many people live in your town?
3. A little under 2,000.
Wow. A little under 2,000.
Well,
so
1,099 because you're here.
True. Let's subtract 1.
So let me ask you this. Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody does know everybody, and it's even crazier because when I go home, everyone knows I'm living in Hollywood, and I go home and it's like,
how is that when you go home and what's it like?
And where I'm from?
Yeah.
No. Everybody has completely different people I went to high school with are sometimes still there, and then I go to the post office and it's like, oh, hi Laura, how's it going in Hollywood? Like, what are you doing? What's coming up? So
yeah, I think what she was saying is everybody in your business, right. Meaning like when you go
everybody's
home,
in
like trying to figure out what's going on. There's Laura James. Yes, I hear she's in Hollywood. Yeah. I hope she's using condoms. It's crazy out there. I hope she's using condoms. I'd hate for her to catch an STD or something. Because those Hollywood types. Do you have to deal with that, or do they embrace?
No, they love it. They're all so supportive. And after the show actually ended, the businesses in town would put up like congratulations, and I'd go into the diner, which was Country Gal's Diner.
That's
absolutely amazing.
That's
the name of it.
I know. And
how you like your eggs, little lady?
I know, they know exactly what I like. And yeah, it's great.
So let me ask you, how do your parents feel? I mean, first of all, a lot of times when you come from a small place, they're like, listen, go get a job at the local, go get a job at get something that's steady, none of these pipe dreams. But you actually, tell us the process of you leaving home and coming and winning America's Next Top Model.
Wow.
Actually, I went to school for 4 years in Paul Smith College, which is in Lake Placid. So I graduated magna cum laude with my bachelor's in.
Oh yeah, you're never gonna have a boyfriend. You're never gonna have to tone that down. Tone all of the intelligence.
You have brother, dumb it down a little.
Way down. I don't like all of that. I want some low self-esteem pretty girls.
At some point, you got to go, huh?
Yeah, at
Did she
some
say she
point.
graduated Lactate Lottie?
Yeah.
Lactate
That's fantastic. Magnum cum laude.
Oh, that's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry.
Speedy graduated Magnum condom.
No Magnum condom.
No Magnum.
Tip not included.
So you're very, very smart.
Yep. So I went to school, and at 17, my dad was like, "What do you want to do?" And I've always wanted to be an actress ever since I was young. And then I went and did college for 4 years, and I kind of applied for the show as a joke sort of thing while I was still applying to hotels and restaurants.
Right.
And then I ended up getting selected.
Wow.
And it was like about 2 weeks before graduation, and I flew out here and I won.
Let me go ahead. Tyrin has a question. Tyrin Turner.
So did you always know how to model? Because you said you just kind of, it was like joke. So can you explain that?
Yeah, I mean, I did some modeling, like just really random, like low-key stuff around my area. Like I said, I'm from a really small town, so I would do banquets and like walk around in like boutique clothing and runway shows and things.
Look at Laura with the carrot cake.
So what did you learn? What was the adjustments you had to make?
Fill up the gas.
Definitely, your posing is very important because when you are modeling, you don't have a mirror in front of you, so it's important to practice and know what you're going to do and what your body looks like in this and this. So she taught me about that. She taught me about smiling through your eyes and being present in your photos because when you do have a photo shoot, it's just you can have people like this.
So how many books can you walk with on your head?
How many books? Probably a lot. We should probably test that out later.
Oh, I got a magazine.
Let me get into this though. Let me get into some of the dirt. Give us some of the dirt of what was going on because those shows get really. And I heard you kind of you were messing around in that show.
I wasn't messing around.
You were serious. Now, did you get a lot of backlash from that? Because you were like, I've seen the episodes. You were going for shit. You wasn't fucking around.
Wow.
I know. And when you first get out there, it's like you're in the house with 13 girls, which I've never done before. I've never lived with 13 girls.
What a night.
It's crazy. I had my toothbrush and all my shit is gone, my weed. Anyway, go ahead.
So that in general was just very overwhelming. But you have to go there, and a lot of times throughout the whole entire competition, I was like, I'm here to win. I'm not really here to make friends. And I know that's so cliche and so classic. But
Well, you said it.
I know, but it's true. I mean, you're there for a reason, and it's great to come out with friends and stuff. But it's so hard, I feel like, sometimes to gauge a friendship during a kind of competition like that because, people are like, let me help you with your runway walk or let me straighten your hair for panel. And it's just like,
burn your hair out.
Yeah, it's like I kind of just want to be here and focused and stay. And also, you don't want to make those kind of relationships because for me, I didn't want to have a best friend in the house and have her go home and then screw me up through the entire competition. So
here's the thing. My sister watched the show.
Yeah.
So when she saw you, she said, "Oh, that bitch, she was not playing around on that goddamn show." So and now let me ask you this: after the show, because people saw you, we got a chance to see what you were about. You was not fucking around. You were like America's Next Top Model, Wall Street. Like you was not fucking around. So did people perceive you as that when they saw you, or they just like no?
No, everyone was very, very sweet. And actually, I had blonde hair in the show.
I remember that.
My makeover was like platinum blonde.
Yeah.
So sometimes they would definitely recognize you when I had blonde hair, but now sometimes they don't so much. They're like, they'll stand there in front of me like this.
I seen your son.
And I'm like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. And I
get that too. I was at the Oscars. Anyway, Speedy has a question. Speedy, holla at him.
You're stupid. How tall are you and who's tall in your family?
I am 5'11", and 5'11" or 6, depending on who measures me. I know.
We like that.
Yeah, okay, good.
Wait a minute. Turn up. You know this is the Foxxhole, baby.
Yeah.
Turn up. 5'11", that changes everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my
And
goodness. I hope your parents aren't listening.
my dad is like 6'4", maybe.
Okay,
No, maybe like
bad.
6'3", and my mom's 5'9.5", and my brother's 6'6".
Oh.
He's in the Air Force. So.
Now, here's a question. You told me something about that your brother may do the model thing.
Yeah, he thought about it because they're not doing co-ed. They're not doing guys and girls.
Right.
And so...
Because of Speedy and...
Exactly.
Speedy he's American Top Chef model.
Top
Actually, I cut off the corner of my finger one time in cooking class.
Is that right?
In college, yep.
Man.
My
So you
culinary
do have a
class.
flaw.
Yeah. Well, yes, I do.
So let me ask you this though. Now, when you were growing up, were you about all the prissy things, or were you more like a tomboy?
Oh my gosh, no! I'm so very tomboy. It's like not even funny.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's very true. I will go 4-wheeling and hiking, and I never, when I'm home, it's always like sweatpants and no makeup. And I know I'm all dolled up. Right
now. Now in modeling and everything, there's a lot of girl on girl things like that. Has that ever no, this is just for our listeners. Right. Because this is a Foxxhole. Foxxhole, what's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
It's going down. Now we're getting to the minutia of what it is to be a
great
model.
word.
Yeah. Has a girl ever said, "Oh my goodness"?
Oh yeah, I can totally pick up on girl vibes.
Yeah. Now have you ever? I mean, what has it ever happened?
No, it's not really. I mean, in college,
Always in college.
In college, I would just pretty much whenever.
No. Bless your heart.
So you would what now? Wait a minute, go back. I missed that.
No, like when you're partying with your friends and stuff in college, I'm sure stuff happens all the time.
And so like give us
nothing more than just making out.
So so you're just making out with a girl. It's like just kissing.
Just tongue kissing.
Foxxhole listeners, hit her up. What's your Twitter, Instagram?
Laura Ellen James are all my social media platforms.
Nice. Now here's this question about let's just dig a little deeper into this. Has anyone caught feelings like after you had a club night and you kissed this girl and she came like oh my goodness.
I'm too soon.
And she came to your dorm room and she was like, I thought we had something, Laura.
No, but there was this one person that I was hanging out with one time that got kind of weird. A little bit like obsessed.
Okay, this is a Foxxhole. Give us the weird. We don't have to say names, but give us what was weird. Did she was outside your
just
door?
Like texting me too much, like almost almost like we were in a relationship kind of thing. And
I will not be ignored, Lauren.
And I was like, I like guys a lot, so I think we're okay. I think
Carmina, speak on that. What do you have for Laura?
I'm just mesmerized by her eyes. They look like beautiful cat eyes.
Thank you.
Are you guys having a connection here? Something's going on? What's going on?
Maybe.
I think it's the table that's blocking us.
Oh, wow.
That's not really a table. That's.
So, did you ever like any of these girls?
No. It was never more
like
than
you more than you like them.
Maybe I don't want to sound like that though.
No, go ahead. No, this is the Foxxhole. We look. We're the most egotistical people, and we ain't shit.
Okay.
How far did you ever get with the girl?
Just kissing.
Yeah. Like tongue, grab the back of the head.
Speedy, what?
I'm trying. I need to know.
Are you masturbating?
Yeah, why is all this clam chowder on the table?
Yeah. Somebody bring me the mace. Jesus Christ. The mazzola.
Like I'm going to Vegas this weekend.
Oh, it's gonna go down.
Actually, today.
It's going down.
And but my friends and I will probably just end up kissing.
Is that right?
So you know ahead of time.
It's just a given.
But it's just like friends.
Where
Just
are your
friends
friends? Why aren't they here?
They're driving. They're on the way there now. I know.
Well, that's great. But don't tell them where you're going in Vegas because we don't want people following you.
I agree.
Like
but they all know that I'm from this town now, which has less than 2,000 people.
So Tyrin has a question.
So girls can just have friends and y'all just kiss. That's just y'all can just do that. Y'all just kiss in the mouth and tongue and it don't mean anything.
Yeah, because you can't. I'm not finna see Tyrin and say, "Hey, my nigga,
I ain't seen you in a minute.
Hey, my niggas, I ain't seen you in so long." Nigga, like, how long it's been, my nigga? Like 20 years.
No, man, Joe got a pretty mouth.
Man, just give me a hug.
You know what I'm saying? Speak on the Lord, James.
No, it's just after drinking. I would never be like walking on the street with my friend and just be like, "Hey, by the way," and then.
But I think you got to be super pretty. You ain't never seen two ugly girls go, "I'm a kiss."
And so do y'all judge each other like like vaginas? Like do y'all look at each other and just kind of like judge that or what?
No, not really.
No,
but we're comfortable.
So you will walk around naked with your friends.
Depending on how good I look in the morning.
Is that right?
Depending on how much working out I've been doing.
Hey, could you guys get my flight to Vegas? Tonight is Foxxhole Radio. It's Jamie Foxx in the house. We got
Tyrin Turner.
In the house we got
Carmina.
In the house we got
Laura James.
In the house we got
TDP.
In the house we got
It's your boy Speedy in the house, ladies. Just want to say hello.
Oh,
what the
Speedy.
We're gonna go to we're gonna go to a commercial. We're coming right back. We're gonna finish this up with Laura James, who has given us some incredible gems, and she is so nonchalant with the girl on girl action, which is great. And I want to ask when we come back, I want to ask, is that a cultural thing? Because I've asked some of my black women, they don't respond the same. We'll be right back.
Cambridge.
Give me some more model music. Give me some model music. Give me some model music. Give me Follow Me.
That's the one.
That's San Francisco.
It's Jamie Foxx's Foxxhole Radio. It's going down. This is our pre-Grammy radio show. We have been blessed with Lord James, who, if you haven't tuned in, I just went and took a cold shower.
Wow.
Because things were getting thick around here. I started to thicken up. And I'm a Christian man. But she was talking about a little girl-on-girl action, and I just want to know if that's culture, because usually when I would ask my, my African-Americans of color, you like a little girl, nigga, what, nigga? Strictly dickly. I don't fuck around. And then when I ask my white girlfriends, they said, oh my, no, I'm not a lesbian. But in college, there was this one girl, and, for
it's
6
always
months.
college, huh?
It's always college.
Tell me about college.
Always college. But Laura James, all the way from Cambridge, upstate New York.
Yeah, the blonde hair.
She's comes from a town of 2,000 people. Her Twitter is
Laura Ellen James, ELLEN.
Now, she won America's Next Top Model. Now, here's the thing. We hung out just as friends, all platonic. We were hanging out at the club or whatever like that, and you hit me, and we had been texting back and forth, and she's trying to figure this whole Hollywood thing out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I was like, hey, listen, you know what? It's really as simple as I'm on the set right now if you want to come down, whatever. We were doing Horrible Bosses 2.
Right.
And, of course, when you came on the set, the whole set, kind of flipped out a little bit very quietly. And I said, you know what? What's cool about this city is being able to run into people. Like, I met Speedy 25 years ago. Yeah, you're not playing around. And let me take a look at this. Yeah, Lord, you're not playing around right now. This is
what are those?
This is
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this right here.
I have way better pictures than that.
Yeah, well, could you?
She made it. She made it a panty line.
Yeah. These are very beautiful pictures. Right there, you look like you could fight crime.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
There you go.
Wow.
So I said sometimes it's just a matter of running into cool people that are actually doing something. And in Hollywood, you do get to run around a little bit. But tell us what happened after you came to the set. And we visited. We hung out. You got a chance to meet the producers. Now tell us what you've done.
Well, they had me come back. They wanted me to do a couple scenes that next week, and they were like, "Where were you? Like last Tuesday, we could have totally used you for a speaking role, which would have been awesome." But became really good friends with a couple of the producers and like the lead casting person who does a lot of the castings in Hollywood. She said, and so they just called me today actually, and they want me to come back again next week for another scene. So,
fantastic.
and I just joined SAG today, so it's a big day.
Oh, it's a big day.
I dropped those 3 G's, so that's okay.
Man. Oh, see that? Got money, too. We need to break out the champagne. So she will be in Horrible Bosses 2, which will be coming out fairly soon. I got a small role in it.
I wouldn't say small.
Okay.
You're right there,
Motherfucker Jones. And also, she's philanthropy. She's into other things. She's just not a pretty face. She's very educated. She likes girls.
Say that.
She has her own. I'm getting some of this. It's called.
It's called Dreamtime.
It's called Dreamtime. And it's her own jewelry line. Now break that down for us. How did that come about?
Well, I've been making jewelry ever since I was like 12 years old.
Wow.
And just as I'm getting older, it's gotten better and more skilled, and my designs have changed. But the reason I came up with Dreamtime is because my mom is actually Australian. So,
really?
She was Miss Australia.
Good night here, or you might get in Australia, you might, Andy Melbourne. Get to see you later.
Down under.
Yep. So Dreamtime represents like the Aboriginal culture of like nature and land and all that stuff. So.
And I've been there. I've been to. I went to Sydney, and
where everybody goes, Fox.
Well, I've been all over, Speedy. I mean, I didn't.
Special.
You just went to Sydney's house.
Yeah.
See, I've never been to Sydney though. So.
Where were you?
I was in Melbourne. They're from Melbourne.
Well, I've been to Sydney. I went to Melbourne to the Formula One races, which was amazing because that was the first time I realized that actors really don't mean shit.
Right.
When you're in those boxes, because it was big money in there, and it was all. Am I right?
Oh yes.
It's huge money. Like it was crazy. Like
nobody's paying attention to you.
Not at all. They were like, and that's just Jamie Foxx and the girl was like, whatever. And the guy that owned Qantas and all the
I did a shoot in Monaco one time, and I was like, and it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So you understand what I'm saying. And so, see, it's good to have people that are here that actually know what's going on. Speedy.
I went to Roscoe's.
I was in San Bernardino, during Martin Luther King weekend. It was a motherfucker.
But what was great about being in Melbourne was the Formula One races, which was amazing. And God bless my man Schumacher. I'm not for sure of his status.
Michael Schumacher.
How's he doing? Does anyone know? Well, anyway, he was a number one racer.
Formula One racer.
And when I went to Melbourne, when we went to the Formula One race, we got a chance to go down in the pit, and we went to I think it was like the Honda pit or whatever like that. And they said, Jamie, you really want to see the real cars? You got to go down. You got to go down to Ferrari. So we go down to Ferrari, and Ferrari, it was amazing. They spend $400 million per car to race, and they have 2 cars a year. So that's $800 million just to race the cars. And then the salary for the guy under Schumacher was, I think, like 28, 30 million. And I think Schumacher was making about 90 million. What is his status?
He may be a vegetable for the rest of his life, it says here.
So God bless him. But I got a chance to see him race, and it was interesting too because it was everybody in the pit was and in the audience had on the red, Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
And he wins, and he was a rock. It was rock star. Like he sent his limo one way, and he jumped on the motorcycle and went the other way to sort of get away from the crowd. But God bless him. He was in a skiing accident and with his son, and had a bad accident. God bless him and his family. But I love Australia, and I love getting to know the culture, the Aborigines and everything like that was just it was amazing. Talk about that. You've been there, and
I grew up there. Well, I didn't grow up there, but I used to go there every year for Christmas because my mom is born there, and my whole family's over there. And I actually got my dual citizenship, so I can go work, live, whatever.
And the weather's like here in LA.
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty cold though. It can get pretty cold in the winters, and in the summers it's like brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal. And in Sydney, I don't know if you've ever been there.
Never been. I want to actually go back to Australia and be a tourist.
Let me tell you what you got to do. You got to go to Sydney, because what Sydney does, and nobody's listening, right?
No.
I've never done that many drugs in my life. I have never done that many drugs in my life. We went to go do a bad movie called Stealth out there.
Is that where they did Stealth?
Yeah, man. But
you want to leave it there?
Bro, hold on. But when we went there, I just remember renting a boat every week. Okay. And we had some stuff with us, some extracurriculars.
Kangaroofie?
Yeah, we had some kangaroofies indeed. And I remember my sister asking everybody on the boat, because we gathered people on the boat because it was the director's birthday and he liked to party. Wow. And we said, does anybody want to go to a special place? And everybody raised their hand. We're like 50 people on the boat. This is like the 3rd day we're there.
So y'all gathered people?
We gathered people
to do drugs.
To do drugs. I'm just going to be honest. Nobody's listening, right?
No.
Nobody's listening. Okay. So we gathered everybody to do drugs, and the drugs that we had from America were a little more potent than what they had, because that was the ecstasy days. Okay. And so we had that was all the different kinds of whatever. But as we're floating down the like the bay or whatever like that on this yacht, everybody's at the front of the boat like Leonardo DiCaprio from Titanic. And every week we went out and did that. And I remember, this is my story, I remember partying so hard to where I partied all night, and it was like 12 noon next day, and I just remember briefly being in a flower shop, like a flash. Oh my God. In a flower shop, like for no reason, just a flash, and then the next thing you know, I went to sleep, woke up, I'm at work, and it's a couple of days different, a couple of the hours different, whatever. And then
it's like on a whole day and night.
Yeah, and then on a Tuesday, I get calls from Rodney, like one of my thug homies.
I said Rodney Pete. Go ahead.
No, Rodney. Yeah. And he said, "Hey, look here, dog. Hey man, hey Fox, man, you sent me some flowers or something, my nigga. What's up with that shit?"
Wow. So you was touching people.
Man, I was sending flowers there. I was sending flowers to thugs. Hey my nigga, love you too, my nigga. But damn, nigga, ease up on the calla lilies.
Send this to little devil. Send that over there, little devil.
When you're on that stuff, you love everybody.
I love everybody.
How could you focus to use your money to send out stuff? That's
they took my credit card, I guess.
What do you mean tulips not in season?
So you FedEx some flowers because you have to send them home. You can't.
Yeah, I did. Lord James, it has been absolutely
Thank you for
fantastic
having
having you
me.
come here. We want you to come back. And listen, congratulations. Congratulations on being in the movie.
Thank you.
I hope that, like I said, you know, a lot of times, and like even, you know, meeting Ricardo and him allowing us to use his house and
Nice
here
house.
and everything like that. It's like sometimes the people that you meet in the city are actually on the up and up. And
Yeah.
I'll say like this, from me, my upbringing, I'm coming from those small towns, because I come from Terrell, which wasn't as small as yours, maybe 12,000 people, but you know, hopefully it all works out for you. Thank you for blessing us. Once again, tell us what people can see you coming up in. Give us all of your rundown. This is a chance to do it. And tell us what your ultimate dream and goal is. And then tell us what you're going to get into Vegas.
Okay, well, first question was what I have coming up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of callbacks that I'm waiting on right now, which is good. And then I'm, like you said, Horrible Bosses 2, which is going to be sweet. And then just tons of auditions. And like I said today, I joined SAG, so it's like a big goal. My dad used to be an actor, so
tell them what your dad did.
he used to be on Dynasty back in like the 80s.
Which one?
Jeff Colby.
Jeff Colby.
Yeah.
Was that Blake's friend?
Was he what?
Blake Cameron?
Yeah, it's like in that kind of one of relationship.
That's fantastic. So that, and then the jewelry line.
Yeah, the jewelry line's coming out this summer. Actually, I just found my manufacturer out of Anaheim, which I'm really excited about.
Nice.
So I'm going to go down there a bunch and start designing and getting that all ready to go.
Fantastic. And let's have a great, safe, Christian time up there in Las Vegas.
Please.
You know, give the Mormons a shout out. You know, have a fantastic time. It's Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Man, I'm going to tell you, I had a great time with Lord James. It's the pre-Grammy radio special on the Foxxhole. It's going down. Thank you for blessing us. We're going to go to a commercial and we're going to come back. I'm smoking a cigarette on these bed chairs. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxxhole Radio. It is our pre-Grammy show. We up. Turn that song up.
Wow.
I want people to understand what real music is about. I want you to understand that there was no auto-tune. I want you to understand that her son is walking in, as a matter of fact. Come on, D. Grab him a mic. I want you to understand that it was, that the music was real. There was no shortcuts. There was no faking the funk. There was no lip syncing. It was real, and that's why anytime you play this music, people. She's a Sagittarius,
and you had studio performers. You had the actual drummer in the studio.
Yes,
not a drum machine.
We didn't have a drum machine.
All the musicians.
Yeah, they were.
All the musicians were there. The young lady who was singing this song. Second only to Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
Most charted female vocals of all time, 56.
Yes.
Billboard records. She came to my house. I was blessed. She got a chance to come to my house, and people don't understand when you're a real musician and you thirst for real music. When a lady like this comes to your house it changes. She changed the parameter of the house.
Yes, it did.
I stopped letting people come in there for a minute with all the drum machines and all that auto tune, and y'all get your asses on out of here. Right. And I'm talking about a lady who is legendary in music, who's done not only the things she's done with music, but what she's done for the world, and we'll get into all of that. Please start clapping your hands right now, ladies and gentlemen. Foxxhole, for all my Foxxhole listeners, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Wow.
What an honor.
This is an absolute honor. We are a day apart.
Yes, we are.
December 12th, December 13th.
That's
I got a
right.
chance to call you, or Davo, a friend of ours, got a chance to put us on the phone together during our birthdays. Speedy, you don't get a chance to do things like that. I was blown away, and I hope I wasn't too flabbergasted when you came to my house, because I was like, you know how black people march when we see somebody. Look who here, guys! But it's amazing to look back on your career. Can you do us a favor? Our Foxxhole listeners are very tuned in when we do our interviews. Take us to the beginning of Dionne Warwick, the beginning.
About 52 years ago.
No, 26 years. 1986.
I see that tattoo. Stop.
1986 but really, because we have a lot of people that call in and ask very incredible and inquisitive questions about just music and things like that. Just talk about where you started for our listeners.
I started in the late 50s, actually, while I was in college, doing background sessions and demonstration records. And that's when I met Burt Bacharach and Hal David.
Wow. Burt Bacharach.
They approached me and asked me to continue to do demos for them, and finally badgered me into recording.
Badgered you. So this is not what you really
No, I was
wanted
going to teach.
Oh, you're going to teach?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you decided not to teach.
Wow.
Yeah, they signed me to a production deal with Scepter Records.
Right.
And I was with Scepter for a little over 12 years.
Wow.
Until she had to close her doors.
Yeah.
Because all the big companies started gobbling up all the mom and pops.
Yeah.
I went to Warner Brothers.
Now, what city were you in at this time? Where
New Jersey.
East Orange. Shout out to East Orange.
Yeah.
East Orange. I've done a lot of jokes out there.
A lot of brothers there. A lot of
jokes out there. So you're in East Orange. You're in Jersey.
Yes.
12 years. How was it though? If you wanted to be just a teacher, I mean, what was the things that surprised you about being a singer, an artist?
Well, I've been singing all my life.
Yeah.
I usually joke and say, but my mother did actually say I came out singing.
Wow.
All over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
amazing. Coming from a gospel singing family.
And what was the name of the family?
Drink Heart Singers.
Wow.
Drink Heart Singers.
Wow.
I think my mama knows this.
So, yeah, I'm sure she does.
Now, was there a risk? Because coming up, I'm a church boy. Was there any type of inhibitions to singing that secular music out there? And you're out there sinning and drinking out there.
Turn that devil music off.
That devil's music.
Actually, my biggest fan was my grandfather.
Wow.
Who was a minister.
Wow, that's great.
And his whole attitude basically was I was making an honest living.
Right.
And as long as I was using the gift that God gave me, I was okay.
Right. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So take us through now your career. When you knew that you arrived, or was there a benchmark for you? Since you said that you were a teacher, was there, once you got into it, was there a benchmark when you said, "Oh man, things are really going great right now. Like people know me"? And when was that moment?
I'm still looking for it.
Cut it out.
No way.
I guess.
Well, let me ask you this: who were the people around you at that time? Name some of the names that you were singing with. Some of your records. It was everybody, right?
Everybody in the industry.
Isaac Hayes.
The Drifters. Isaac came along later.
Oh, okay.
Much later.
Oh, okay.
The Drifters, Shirelles, Chuck Jackson, Maxine Brown, Tommy Hunt, the Orlons, the Bluebells.
Wow.
Then it became the LaBells, right?
It became Patti LaBelle.
Wow.
And then it became Bluebells.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know what they became.
Taco Bell.
That's my girl. Sam Cooke, Jackie Wilson. These were my first tours.
Your first tour.
Yeah.
And what would you guys? I mean, how would you travel? Was it boat, plane, however you get there?
Bus. And hope that it made it wherever it had to be.
Yeah.
Yes, it was several times when the guys had to get out and push it.
Are you serious?
Quite serious, yeah.
Wow. Now at that time, because we're coming up on, we're here 50 years of Martin Luther King and Martin. The struggles of an African American woman, was that tough?
I didn't really feel any of that.
Yeah.
I guess until I was still a youngster.
Yeah.
And they used to laugh at me, but my mother traveled with me.
Wow.
And it was wonderful.
Oh, you like that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I knew my mother. I was taken care of, you know.
Oh, nice.
But nobody gonna bother me. That's what my mother out there.
Yeah.
My mama gonna beat your
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey, there you go. Good to see you. Now there's the young kids are out here saying things. There's this word. There's two words that they say out here. They say turn up. Now what they told my daughter told me turning up is when they really like having fun and there may be some drinking involved and things like that. Did you ever have any of those times when the parties and just
No.
Her mother was there.
Well, not only that, but I had no desire to.
no desire? Wow. Now does that help? Because a lot of people are going through things. What we would like on our radio show, and we're here with Dionne Warwick, is Jamie Foxx's Foxxhole Radio. It's pre-Grammy. We are here with legendary Dionne Warwick. What do you think about the kids out there today? Just now you got Justin Bieber in a little trouble. You got Chris Brown. What's the advice for these kids?
I think it's too much too soon.
It's too much too soon.
And, not that it's too much. Never too much. Right, Luther?
Never too much. Never too much.
But along with all of the zillions of dollars and places, instruction should be also handed out with that. Or at least somebody that cares enough about them to guide them.
Wow.
It gets to the point, though, these babies, and I call them my babies because that's what they are.
They are.
Feel that they did it all on their own. I know the shoulders I'm standing on.
Right.
I know about that.
Wow.
And I'm privileged to have been able to say that Lena Horne and Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan and Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. have allowed me to stand on their shoulders.
Wow, that's amazing.
And for our babies not to realize that these shoulders have gotten broad enough for them to stand on doesn't make sense to me.
Wow.
We are all very, very approachable. It just seems that, I did it all on my own.
I noticed that with even with what I've been doing and experiencing, I'm 46, but I've been, doing like comedy or whatever like that for a long time. Things have changed, and they do think that it started with their Twitter and it started with their Instagram, and they are the center of the earth. And a lot of these kids, actually come by my spot, and I try to talk to them and say, hey man, I remember talking to one artist. I won't say his name, but he had done one great album. It was fantastic, and he looked at me and said, "What do I do now?" I said, "What?"
Make another.
I said, "We were getting ready to go on stage. Said, what do I do now?" I said, "We're gonna go out and sing, right?" "No, I'm just saying, this album that I dropped is just amazing. How can I go on from here?" I said, "Well, people keep doing that. There's the Rolling Stones. There's the there's everybody. There's yourself that do albums." So I understand that. Had there ever been a time in your life where you needed, mom had, hey, come here, let me talk to you for a second. Don't go over there because that's over there. Did you ever have that?
No, I didn't. Fortunately, thank God. No, my family was such that I stayed grounded.
Right.
I didn't have to worry about me flitting and flirting and flying out of here. It was like, okay, come back, little Sheba.
Little Sheba. Eat your sandwich.
Got that right, and it was bologna and white bread with mayonnaise.
You know what I'm saying?
I am stuck on mayonnaise. Mayonnaise stuck on me.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's really the environment that you come from that kind of leads you down the road that you're going to be. And like I said, I was really surrounded by the true icons of this industry.
Wow, and they took care of you. Well, we try to do that today. I don't know how it's going to work. Your favorite song that you sing? What was the song that when you was recording it, out of how many songs have you recorded?
Well, you figure 52 years of recording and at least 2 CDs per year.
Wow.
We all got public school education.
Let me see what my
Carry the 4. She done at least 18 hours. At least 7.
I'm going to say now, Deja Vu was a murder mix.
But let me ask you this: like when you're out and people see you, they run up and they sing what, or they ask you to sing. That's what I was getting ready. Now, does that haunt you? Because everybody, we talk about the curse of the big song, and sometimes it will stick on you. You say, "Man, I have to sing it home." Do you feel that way, or is it?
No, first of all, you can't argue with success. That's the first thing. I will never do that. Okay, and I just a couple of days ago, I was made the international ambassador for the sister cities of San Jose.
Wow!
So I'm really proud of that.
It's about time that came around.
You got your own parking space?
Yeah, they promised me that. I ain't gonna put my name on it even.
Yeah. What's your favorite song, Speedy? What did you like a song?
Oh, the stuff she did with Stevie Wonder.
Everyone has got a weakness in life.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Can we get that?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
This was nice right here.
How was it working with Stevie? Because I heard he's a real perfectionist.
Stevie's wonderful. Yeah,
this was on the
name. I've known Stevie since he's 9 years old.
Wow.
So he's one of my babies too.
Wow. This is on the Woman in Red soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about television.
Oh, I've done a lot of that.
Done a lot of television because that's what we grew up. We at that time you get a chance to see your favorite singer because on a very popular show. Talk about your favorite.
Ed Sullivan, when it was like people said, "Hey, it's a colored person on television."
Better watch him. Is that right?
Yes, I was fortunate enough to be able to do that. I did all the shows. I did Red Skelton. I did Danny Kaye.
Danny Kaye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back in the 60s.
Solid Gold, no? Solid Gold.
Well, of course, Solid Gold.
I like Madam.
You did like
Yes, I did. That was one of my favorites.
That was amazing. And that's what we grew up, on.
I know what y'all like. You like Solid Gold dances. That's what
you know what?
Well,
Warwick, I'm a Christian. I know that they were dancing, but at the same we did love that. Wow, those shows. Danny Kaye.
Yeah.
How was Danny Kaye?
Truly variety shows. Wonderful shows to do. Just a wonderful gentleman.
Man, let me ask you this. The talent that you had to have back then, I mean, that was amazing. I see people out there. How does the talent match up back then to the talent today? I know that's just
the roster.
That's not a nice
I'm lobbing your softball.
Diplomats.
No, don't worry about it. This is Foxxhole.
It doesn't match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can say, "Hey, these little mine," and know what's going on. You can say what it.
No, it doesn't match up. Today's entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it.
Yeah. Right.
Everything today is more visual than it is audio.
Right.
It's all audio back in my day.
Yeah.
And today, if you don't have things blowing up behind you and flags flying up, it's not.
That's a fire.
Is that a llama?
And that's the
all
cover.
visual. It's all visual.
Wow. Let me ask you this. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxxhole Radio. In the house we got Speedy. In the house we got
TDP.
In the house we got
Tyrin Turner.
In the house we got
Carmina.
And in the house we have
Me, Dionne.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to ask her some things about life, how to have that longevity as a not just a singer, but as a person who's a mom. Your son is here. I want to hear how proud you are of him.
Look like he got a gun on him.
And he rode his horse down here. And we're going to come back. Foxxhole Radio. We'll be right back. I'm talking real music. I'm not talking auto-tune. You can't get this in the studio or go in there and sing it any kind of way and then fix it.
Can't rush it.
You couldn't do this. This song that is playing right now, my goodness, legendary.
Now, did you write this?
I wish I had.
Here we are with the legend. We are here with Miss Dionne Warwick. Where'd you cut this record?
New York.
New York City.
New York.
Most of your records in New York.
Yes. Phil Ramone. As a matter of fact, let me digress a minute here.
Digress. Do whatever you want to do.
The last CD that Phil Ramone actually engineered is the one that's nominated for a Grammy. I can't believe I'm nominated for a Grammy.
You kidding me? Once again. What you mean you can't believe that?
You
know what I tell people all the time? Real music, real legendary singers, and that real talent never goes anywhere.
Well, when they called me and told me that, I thought they were pulling my leg. I said, okay, stop lying to me.
Well, it's time to pop some champagne. Do you have any out there? You know, I drink just a little bit. It's like, Jesus.
No, he turned
Jesus
water
made
into wine.
Yeah, exactly. And he's frequented my house. I got a chance. Tell us what you're working on right now, because you're going there. You're moving.
I'm still moving. Yes. As long as God can continue to give it to me, I'm going to use it. Yeah. We're going to do it CD. Yes. And you're going to be on
I sure am. Monday we get in the studio and get down.
Really very proud of this one. It's my songs that I've asked for whoever's going to be do it with me to decide how they want us to do it in their genre. And I'm thinking of this, and I keep saying to my son who's producing it.
Tell him who you're saying.
Damon Elliott, renowned producer.
D, you want to holler? Come on, D.
Take him on, Mike, man.
Anyway, it's I'm thinking of it more as a learning tool. You know, I'm basically giving my babies again an opportunity to sing some real music, real stuff, you know, and feel good about it. And what's pleasing to me is those that have already recorded with me. I mean, they just showed out.
Wow.
It's wonderful. I'm having the best time.
Oh, that's fantastic. Life should be that good. It's Foxxhole Radio. We're here with, I don't know, whatever they tell me to sing, Speedy, I'm going to get in there and sing it. We're here with Mr. Dionne Warwick. Damon, this is your son, Damon. Give us a little bit about your life, man, and what you've done in the music world, because, you know.
Well, a little about my life is just simply one word: wow. I mean, Mom is. It's been a very privileged life. Yeah. But you know, Mom's very strict, and as you can feel, the power of Mom, little lady but huge personality, and just growing up around her, she's been such a mentor to all of us. Right. She she looks at everybody like they're babies. You one of them too. So you get in trouble. So we pop one bottle, not two.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you.
Because I've been to a Foxx event.
Keep that down.
Yo, D, didn't you have something to do with Keisha Cole or something like that?
Yeah.
Like bringing in the business or something like that?
I discovered Keisha, signed her, and then got actually my label situation over at Universal with her. Mm-hmm.
You know what I always say?
You were there.
Yeah, what I always say when I look at the business, or when I look at how this business can be, and when people have children, I always say you can tell what type of parent it is according to how their children develop in this business. That's because true. It's so crazy and it's such a tough thing, because it's so mental. It's so easy to just go the wrong way or do the wrong thing. And what I deal with a lot of time is the disappointment of the business. Sure. Like, when you look at like, oh man, I'm down in the dumps over what happened. So when you're able to raise a child and then have them be successful, that's a testament to how beautifully blessed you are. I got a chance to get blessed twice because at my house, Miss Warwick came and she brought a friend along who's sitting next to her, who's part of this wonderful album that they're creating, and it blew my mind. And he didn't know this. When I drove up and I saw this guy strumming his guitar, looking out, sitting in my property, he walked up to me and said, "Hey, Jamie, man, so good to see you, man. We stopped in. Wait 52 years to get to Jamie Foxx house."
I was just in his backyard. I'm in Fox's backyard.
Fox's backyard, man. And it really blew my mind. It was so surreal. This man.
Oh, goodness.
He had a hit, hits. It's so incredible. And to have both of them at the same time, start clapping your hands right now. I'm talking about Billy Ray Cyrus. Thank you. Thanks. Man,
Honor to be with you, man.
Hey, listen, man, it's an honor to have you here. It was an honor to have you at the house and get that, that blessing of real music and real musicianship. And you guys are in there cooking. I didn't want to get in your hair, but how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I just came from a radio thing where everybody's talking about Miss Dionne and just the legend, and just she's still rocking, man. Still out here, just putting it on, as you've seen in your studio at your house. Yeah. She delivered a performance on this song that I had written. Long story short, I'd written the song "Hope Is Just Ahead" the day after Columbine.
Wow.
And set with the song, all these years. And then as I was recording this last album, another shooting transpired up in Ohio. The band saw what was going down. We had a TV playing in the background, and I played the song. The band said, "Man, we got to cut it right now." We cut that track. Next thing I know, I'm out at your house. Miss Dionne's laying her voice on it. Yeah. And all of a sudden I realized that I had only sung the demo. Then I had a real singer sing it. And all of a sudden, man, I'm going like, she just tore it up. And I just stood there realizing that what a gift, what an honor for an old boy from Kentucky to have her talent and her heart and soul come onto this record. Hope Is Just Ahead. I mean, she took it to a whole new level, and everybody was talking about it today. The record comes out on the 3rd of February, and I'm really excited about it. I bought a guitar and started a band because I believed that it was my purpose through music to touch people's lives around the world. And this song, Hope Is Just Ahead, is something really special. And
you know what we're going to do right now, since you teed it up for us?
Yeah.
Is it playing?
No, they're playing that achy breaky.
They're playing achy breaky.
Sorry, man. Okay, man.
Wait a minute.
You need to party with
this is my karaoke song right here, man. This is how I get them in the bedroom. I put my boots on. I'm from Tejas before the white man took it from the Indians. That's Texas, baby. I put this on, and so much we got to talk about. I'm going to do this interview, dual interview, because I don't want to leave anything on the table, because my listeners out there at Foxxhole, they're true fans, man. So we try to get everything. Miss Warwick, where were you born? What city were you born in?
East Orange, New Jersey.
East Orange, New Jersey. Shout out, baby. Yeah. Shout out. Billy Ray, where were you born?
Flatwoods, Kentucky.
Man, that sounds like they was cooking. Like they had some moonshine. What was it again?
Flatwoods, Kentucky.
Down here in Flatwoods, Kentucky, man.
You know what was weird about it is there wasn't nothing flat about it. There was a lot of woods, but it wasn't flat. It was the Appalachian foothills.
Is that? Now that's where they really do make the moonshine.
A lot of coal mines, steel mills, a lot of hard-working, middle American people there.
What happens when you go back to Jersey?
I see all my friends.
You see all your friends?
Every one of them. Yeah.
Everyone. And what do you guys do? Do y'all do what's the get down?
We decide that we're all going to get together, and I find out what has been going on, what to who, how many new babies have been born. We got married, who unfortunately passed. We just catch up.
Wow. When you go back to Kentucky, what happens, Billy Ray? Have you been back to Kentucky?
It's been a while.
Hey, I left them some bitches and said, hey, I'll see you guys.
I'll see y'all when I see you.
See you when you see you.
I can tell you that it's a tragic story, and I can't help but smile just a little bit about it. I feel like my dad helps me smile through it, but unfortunately my dad had passed away from mesothelioma.
Oh, yeah.
And
sorry to hear that.
Thank you for saying that. It's been about 5 years ago, maybe 6, and I went back to his funeral, and daggone it, they buried him in the wrong hole. And honestly, I know this.
I don't mean to laugh at you.
I know this is terrible, but they put my dad in the wrong spot, and it's a family cemetery on top of a hill. And there I stood, and the whole time I wanted to stop and say, guys, hold on, we gotta redig this. This ain't where my dad wanted. He wanted over there by his mom and dad. And they had him on the other side of the hill, and somebody in my family said, well, he liked the view better over here. I said, come on. So to answer your question, answer your question, I've never been back. It upset me so bad that they buried my dad in the wrong spot.
Bad view.
I haven't been back.
But I know this is wrong, but you know that's a country song.
Go ahead.
They buried my dad in the wrong damn hole. I'll never go back.
this soul. They buried my dad in the wrong damn hole. I will never go back to Kentucky because they lost his soul. That's a brand new Billy Ray Cyrus coming in.
That's it. Brand new Billy Ray Cyrus coming your way, Foxx.
Wow, that I was not.
Probably will be a hit too.
Hey, my dad is smiling right now.
That's right.
The very fact that you just broke in the song.
Wow.
Him being in the wrong hole.
My dad.
Wow.
There's so many jokes.
Wrong hole, huh?
There's a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
But that's coming from a man who chases wild rabbits on your yard.
Yeah, he was chasing those wild rabbits.
I know.
He really did.
I saw a big one jump out there, and I said, "You know what they call that where I come from?
Where they come?
Supper."
He really said that. I fell out.
Wow.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
And that rabbit looked nervous too. It knew I was serious.
Philanthropic things that you're doing, things outside of music. How have you touched people in the things that you're doing, charities and et cetera, that we can go to?
Well, I was made the one and only, it's not one since me, ambassador of health for the United States during the Reagan administration, and ran through the Bush administrations and the first year of the Clinton.
Wow.
My self-imposed mandate had to do with AIDS.
Right.
Because we were losing people left and right, especially within our industry. You know, and we got to the point where we could all sit around the table and talk about it. And I felt, well, now it's time to do something about it. So that's what I did, making people aware of what it was,
really was,
educating them. Because I think that's the primary source. Once you know what it is, then you can combat it.
Wow, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, it's Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Out there, then
You can say that.
Yeah, huh?
You sure? You didn't say it.
No.
You always start. Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking? Okay, all right.
Mama's in the house.
A smile.
So I just leave that alone.
What we usually say, we're trying to clean it up, but I don't think she'd be upset about that.
Let's try to get rid of it.
Well, let me back up.
I don't think we should.
Let me excuse myself for a minute.
No, we shouldn't say it. We shouldn't say it.
No,
It's all right.
Let's leave it alone.
You're right. We'll leave it
How about that?
She gonna be in the car going, what was they gonna say?
Nothing.
We are here at Foxxhole Radio. We have Dionne Warwick, Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy, what's going on with you right now? What are you working on?
I'm just making as much music as I can make with as many diverse artists as possible. I love many styles of music, and I'm just a singer-songwriter from Kentucky that was raised on everything, from Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard to Waylon Jennings and Led Zeppelin, ZZ Top, and George Jones. I just love all styles of music. I always have, and I'm just immersing myself in songs and musicianship, and I've written a couple albums in the last couple months, and just loving recording, getting to go out to your place,
Man, you
and recording "Hope Is Just Ahead" and with the legend, it was like I had to, honestly, without sounding cliche, I had to pinch myself and go, "Am I dreaming? This is real." But sometimes when you write a song, you can feel when a song has fate or a destiny. I felt like with this song about hope that it had found its time, and when Miss Dionne said she was coming in to sing it, and everything just happened like there was a momentum and a life to the song, and nobody sings a song about hope like she brings it. I just can't wait for people to hear it.
That's fantastic. Well, before you move on, Mr. Humble, Mr. Humble, Kentucky, won 41 awards, 69 nominations. Now I heard a story. You got to clear this up for me. Clear this up for our Foxxhole listeners. That at one point the song "Achy Break Your Heart" had gotten so big that it was too big. That you actually had to do music. Am I right, David? Do music with a different name.
I did, yeah. Yep.
Talk about that.
I'm still doing that.
Because here's the thing. No, well, here's the thing. Because what we talked about was the curse of the huge hit. How did that affect you as an artist?
Well,
you look at it as a blessing, or do you look at it as a curse?
Luckily, I had studied the laws of life, being, as you sow, so shall you reap, and for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Right. In my life, my parents got divorced when I was 5. I had a pretty tough life. I guess somewhere close to poverty, if not there, somewhere very close to it. And I learned early on, as a matter of fact, my dad had said to me as a kid, about 8 years old, I asked my dad why everything was messed up, and he pulled the car over and looked me in the face and said, "Son, life ain't fair." Right. And as soon as you realize that, then the sooner you can go on. And kind of, with that being the laws of life, I realized that for every action there is an opposite and equal reaction, and for everything that's good, there has to be something bad. Balance. Unfortunately, in my life, I've never known the middle. I've never known that spot that a lot of people call normal. I've never known normal. Wow.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you? Like, give us something.
Being here at this given moment. Oh, for my Flatwoods, Kentuckiness, to be sitting here in this glass house at the Foxxhole with the living legend join me on a song like "Hope Is Just Ahead." I mean, this is crazy.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "Flatville, Kentuckiness."
Flatwood,
Kentuckiness. I'm gonna get that.
Here's the thing I want to say also.
Go, Dave. Take over, Dave.
The beautiful thing about these people, and what I want your listeners to know, is that these people genuinely, they adore music. They love music. And so whether they're recording it and it's a big hit, or whether the 6 or 8 of us hear it, that's all they care about. They just love the art. And, with Billy, the great thing was, like we said, Achy Breaky was so big that he started recording songs under a title called Brother Clyde, which are amazing songs that nobody would ever guess is Billy Ray, because the guy, not only does he do country, but he's also a rock star. He's performed with Slash recently, and Matt Storm and a lot of great rockers. And the thing about them is they're just so unbelievably humble and sweet and genuine, as you can all see, and they just love the art.
Fantastic.
So for them to get together and do something is incredible.
Well, I'll tell you what, our Foxxhole listeners now want to hear this song.
Okay.
Because and now, once again, tell them what the song is about, because people are just maybe tuning in. Give us the history of the song, how you guys got together, and then we're going to drop it. You got the song?
Oh, let's see. It might be track number 5.
Track number 5?
Maybe. It's either 5 or 6.
It's all good. We're playing both.
Well,
we ain't got no. What we doing?
I think I originally had said track number 3.
Yeah.
I got to tell you that I started making some music with Junior here.
Wow.
And he's got this cool sound called Buck 22. Have you heard Buck 22?
Not yet.
Oh, he got some special stuff.
I know he does.
Loaded up for you, man.
I know he does.
It's really cool. We kind of came up with a sound.
And a song.
Yeah, I actually wrote a song. I think song number 3 is called
let's hear it both.
Rock. Oh, yeah,
let's hear both.
Right?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see what's coming out. Let's see what happens.
Let's drop it.
Oh, here you go.
Oh,
okay. That's not.
Now this is hip hop, country, southern rock. This is.
Turn it up for me. Turn it up. Play it out. Play it out.
Let's see what's going on.
Foxxhole Radio is an exclusive. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Off the hook.
It's Jamie Foxx. We've just had our whole mind blown.
We just went to church.
Wow.
We went to church, man. We're here with Billy Ray Cyrus and legendary Dionne Warwick. They actually cut this part of this record. They blessed me at my house. Mm-hmm. At my house. And that, you know what? When you talk about being in a business and all of the things and all of the perks, these types of things and having these types of relationships, it's unmatched. It's priceless. I'm all in. I know Monday come, cut whatever I need to cut. But for us, man, for Foxxhole Radio, this is our pre-Grammy show.
Yes, it is.
Miss Warwick?
Yes.
I understand you're nominated for a Grammy. Maybe some of the people are just tuning
true.
in.
I finally found out it is truly true.
It is truly true. And we just want to make sure we all know that we're rooting for you on Sunday, and all of you've given for everybody. And the fact that you come on this show and to have that type of spirit, to where you said we're all, your babies, that means a lot. And especially for the people that listen to our show. Now, our show, Japan, Germany, our military, everybody. I just shouted out my guys. I'll get their names, but they were Mike Washington. Giving a shout out to Mike Washington, the firefighter, Cornerstone site right now. They're in El Segundo. Let me get down here so I can make sure I say it the right way. make sure I say it the right way.
Read it. Use your finger.
Yeah, Speedy.
I wanted to say something about the song real quick.
Please.
You know, so many songs come out like by the hundreds of, booty popping and alcohol and how much money people have. And I think it's so beautiful that you guys are focusing on hope and this whole nother level of consciousness. That's beautiful.
All remain here, believe me. We've all got to give hope to each other.
That's true.
And, my grandpa told me at a very tender age, many, many, many years ago, the reason that we're all here, basically, is to be of service to each other.
Yes.
So, how hard can that be?
So, Team Rubicon is who I'm giving a shout out to. These guys are firefighters that work the extremes. Like when you see something over in like the Philippines, these guys go, and they're also ex-military guys. This young guy that I met, his son, he actually lost his son in Afghanistan. And so we always reach out to those guys. And I give them my cell phone number. And they're a little put back. I said, no, man, hit me all the time. So Team Rubicon, shout out to you guys. Mike Washington, met him at some show in New York. We were doing something, and he broke bread and told me about losing his son and everything like that. And that's what's interesting about this song. And don't know where you'll be, but February 8th, we're going to be in Miami for a peace walk. And the reason that we're doing this peace walk is I got a chance to run into Harry Belafonte when he was at the Image Awards. And I'm paraphrasing, but I was to receive an award for an achievement award. I don't know, I was embarrassed to even be there for it, but I'm supposed to get an achievement award. But he goes on before me. And basically, he challenges us, and he says, you young African-American entertainers, you make all of this money, but the blood that is spilled through America is mostly black blood, and you guys sit here mute and you don't say anything. And after he finished his speech, I tore my speech up, and I walked up and I said, I want to apologize for not knowing, for not trying to know. And then after that, he took me under his wing. Now I took my daughter, who was 19, to meet him, and she said, Dad, I've always had a charmed life. I haven't been inspired. I said, well, we're going to meet somebody who's going to inspire you. So as he's sitting there, and we're just, soaking him up, he looks at my daughter and says, how old are you?
You sound just like him.
And she said, 19. I said, Mr. Belafonte, what were you doing when you were 19? I was coming home from World War II. And after coming home, after fighting for America, and I loved America, after getting back, I found out I couldn't vote. So myself, Julian, Martin, we marched. And I said, wait a minute, man, you're saying this like it's a boy band group. Like, who are these people? He says, Julian Bond. And he looked at my daughter and said, and Martin Luther King, have you heard of him? And he broke things down, and he said that at his height as an entertainer, he was posed with a question because Martin Luther King had went to jail. And basically the question was, do you want to be the biggest star in the world, or do you want to go down there and help them inwards? And he says, well, I'm on my way back. And so what you guys are doing with this song, keeping awareness about gun violence. On February 8th, what happened that night, actually, I ran into Trayvon Martin's mom, and she was in tears, and she walked up to me and whispered in my ear. I never really tell people what she said, but it ripped me apart. And as I'm standing there with my 19-year-old daughter, and she said, I said, well, they're not going to get away with it, and I'm going to help. I'm going to come help. But at that time, I was really just sort of giving her the Hollywood answer. I didn't know 50-50 if I was going to do it or not. But after meeting with Harry Belafonte, we went and stood with them, and she said something very interesting. This whole Trayvon Martin thing, bam, split us in half. Black people over here, white people over here. And she said, Jamie, I never said anything about his skin color. I only said that he's 17 years old, and he should be able to go, and every 17-year-old who's black, white, brown, whatever, should be able. She said, but then it got away from me, and then everybody took it. And I said, you're right, because when I do watch these shows, they say on the left we have, and on the right, and if you are on the left, you're going to listen to everything to the left, and vice versa. So I stood with her. We went back to the march. I took my
my family, my kids. We all went, and it went from being 1 million to just a few, but it was a lot of integrity in what she said. So I would love to take this song down there while we're marching. We're going to march on the 8th of February. I know you guys are way busy, but just a tweet or just a shout out saying that listen to Sabrina's message, not to anybody. And I learned something too. I learned that the ratcheting up of the racial thing is on both sides.
That's right.
Because I went down and I'm not going to say the name of the guy, but when we went to the march in New York, I went to one of the guys and said, hey, why don't we do what she says? She says it's not about race, it's da-da-da-da. Let's, because this before the trial I came out, and we need to get people focused on what it's really about. It's about children. He says, Jamie, you're right. He goes up before me, I'm going to bring you up. I said, all right. These blue-eyed demons are going to hear from us. I'm trying to tell you. Now, don't make me get my Black Panther. I'm going to grow my afro out. They're going to understand what we all about. Now, give it up for a man who knows something about killing white people on Christmas. Give it up for Django. Give it up for Django, Jamie Foxx. And I went up to him, I said, and literally I went, what are you? Right. And what I found out was he getting a check. Because the more we can say something about race, he gets that check. And then the other person who says it's not about race gets that check. So what we want to do is take this song. We're going to go down to Miami. I got Jewish, I got Black, I got Hindu, I got Palestinians, I got Puerto Ricans, I got Haiti, I got everybody coming. Right. And we're going to walk in Miami Gardens is where it starts out. And we're going to walk for peace. And hopefully we can blast this song. And here's what's great about this format, as I was telling you off the air. Our format counts, and we're the ones that do it. So we're going to play this song over and over again, and any other song you guys bring us. And that's it. You've blessed us immensely with your presence. And
thank you so much.
Congratulations once again, and we'll all be looking. And Mr. Billy Ray Cyrus, tell us what's going on now.
Well, here's what's going on with me now, this moment of taking this opportunity first to say thank you for having us on the show, and thank you for what you did to an old hillbilly song. You know, I was just writing something out of, I was watching it unfold like so many people on the day after Columbine when these words came to me, and then all these years later you come in and make it a song that speaks the way that it speaks, and that's what I always tried to make songs that was honest and true. So thank you. Thanks for having me on the show. And I want to take this moment. I never thought I'd ever have a chance, but I wanted to say to Trayvon's mom and dad, I've watched them throughout the last year, and so many times I've thought I wish I could meet them and just shake the daddy's hand and give the mama a hug and say, I feel your pain. This wasn't right. And I wanted to just tell them that I love them. And I'm going to take you up on the offer. I know I play a gig on the night of February the 7th.
On the 7th, on the 8th, we might be there.
If I can catch an early enough flight to Miami, you may just look up and see my hillbilly ass.
There he goes.
You know what that would do though for people out there that are being given this spin on everything, and everything is left and right, and we don't get anything done, especially when it comes to our kids. That would be fantastic, because there's a lot of, when you talk about content, I wore a shirt that had Trayvon and Sandy Hook, you know, all of the kids, and I got death threats.
I'm sure you did.
From wearing the shirt saying we want to make sure that these children are forgotten, and they wanted to kill me. And then I got here's the other thing that works. We're getting ready to do something for Trayvon on BET, and one of the publicists says, "Well, you know, that was last year." One of the publicists. I said, "Well, what does that mean?" Well, you know, I said, then I asked him. I posed a question to him about his heritage, and I said, "What if they were who you are, and someone had?" I get it, and when we fixed it. So that's the other thing that we have to that I learned that you have to be careful. You can't forget.
Just cannot.
Remember, I said that last year. I said that. I said if we don't strike while the iron's hot, people are going to forget. That's true. The thing is, his parents are never going to forget.
Keep striking.
And you can't let people forget.
Can't let them forget.
Ongoing situation.
D, what you working on, man? Give it to us.
Can I spill a little bit?
Ahead.
Please do.
Yeah. Well, this actually started at your house too.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna come record at your house.
Whatever, brother.
Because I'm gonna spill a couple beans. 22 years ago, the biggest country song, crossover song called "Achy Breaky" came out by a young man named Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah. 22 years later, I met 21 years later, I met Billy Ray Cyrus. But now it's 22 years because January came and flipped. And I encouraged up I'll just tell the story real quick. I'm sitting there with Mom in your beautiful studio, and they had just finished recording probably what you just heard, the most beautiful song ever, right? And I'm just moved. And I said, you know what? This is my chance to ask Billy, because I got Mama here, and he's so warm, and he's very nice anyway, but he's Billy Ray Cyrus. Sometimes you don't ask a star of that caliber to remake something that huge.
You hear that, Speedy? Don't ask me off.
Don't ask.
I'm still ask.
So, you know,
I'm
going to ask you to do something with the movie scene, but I'm going to wait for Mama to get you nice and warm. But anyway, so I'm sitting there in his house, in Jamie's house, and Billy's sitting there, and he walks outside, and you know, I know that when it's time, when they're in that moment, I said, hey, BRC. He looked, he goes, hey man, man, this is great. We're in Foxx's backyard.
There's rabbits.
Well, there's rabbits, and this is supper. And I said, oh God, and I got sweaty palms. I said, I kind of want to remake Achy Breaky, and then he was like, it was like everything stopped, like the horse was running, it stopped galloping, everything stopped for a minute, and he looked, he gave me that look like, well, it's been asked before, but if you want to try it, go for it. So then I ran inside and got on your computer, and you got the fastest internet. Thank God, Jim, you got fast internet. Because I downloaded what I had done. I had cooked up a version of his song, right? And I'm nervous. Mom was looking at me like, don't be so nervous. I'm like, Mom, I'm nervous. She knows I wore the original song out. I'd come home in 1992. 1992, I wore your song out. I was the first one. I probably was, speaking of not knowing color, right? I'm standing in Beverly Hills doing the Achy Breaky dance. Don't ask me to, because I will do it. Anyway, so I remade the song and came up with this crazy version. Then Billy picked up his guitar and started strumming along. And it started at your house. And now February 14th,
it's dropping.
We're dropping it.
Well, man. Do we have a snippet of it here?
No. I mean, no, I don't know.
We can't do it. We can't do it,
Well, we'll do it here. We will blow that thing out. Like I said, we have our own format. When God bless him, when Heavy D came here and he was trying to get his record played at all the other radio stations, they wouldn't. We played it here over and over again and got nominated for a Grammy. It's Foxxhole Radio. Listen, we have been blessed. This is our pre-Grammy show, and there is no other way to describe how we're feeling. We have reached another level of legendariness. Newark,
it's one now.
New Jersey, Orange, New Jersey, Flat
Woods.
Wood.
You could just say hillbilly.
Kentucky.
Legendary and hillbilly.
Legendary and hillbilliness. Dionne Warwick, Billy Ray Cyrus, thank you so much, man. This is absolutely amazing, and we will be running this for eons. Thank you, Dave-O. Thank you. It's Foxxhole Radio. We're going to take a commercial, and we're going to come right back. We getting down with the get down. See you at the Grammys.
Foxxhole.
It's Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
It's going on. Now, listen, I made a mistake with this young lady.
What?
A few years back.
You were feeling yourself.
I was feeling myself, and I was feeling on myself because I was probably on that good. I was at the Playboy Mansion there, and I saw Charli Baltimore walking up, and she had rojo hair, and just looking absolutely amazing. And I think I besmirched the situation. I walked up to her, and I don't know. I just thought she's beautiful, so I was probably making an ass of myself.
You really wasn't though,
but here's the thing: is like I didn't know it was your husband. I was all out. I was all in the wrong.
Wait a minute, you got it, the husband?
You always
shut up, Speedy.
Jay, you always do that.
Now, mind you, my husband was the most thugged out dude ever, and Jamie actually shut him down. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I said,
well, he did have a pot of blue sandwich.
You said, first of all, we got Charli Baltimore in the building. It's the pre-Grammy, baby. It's Foxxhole Radio. You know how we get down. Grammy nominated, hip hop. We know who you are, baby. Tell the story, because I was a little smashed.
Right. So Jamie walks up, and I had never met him before. So he's like, "Oh, Charli, you are so gorgeous." And so my ex-husband now, he was like, "I tell her that every day." Jamie was like, "It's cool. You gorgeous too, baby."
Hysterical.
You can't swing on nobody then.
I was trying to get out.
Thank you, Jamie.
Right, he can't say
I
that.
saw
He like, okay.
you know what I'm saying? I saw the butt of the gun.
Right.
Cute couple.
You kind of sauntered off after
I sure
that.
did, nigga. I was like, nigga, let me get the fuck.
Because the women don't try to save you. This then they're going.
No, you know this nigga kills niggas. Go ahead. You know, you're on your own, Jim. But that was fantastic, man. That was only 30 minutes ago. Because we're not getting older. We're all, I just had my 26th birthday. I don't know about you.
I thought you were 24.
Yeah, you know, people they think I'm younger than I
Well, he was born on the league.
26. I was, exactly.
You know he do Botox.
Exactly. Hilarious.
Yeah, his face is kind of frozen. Right.
Anyway, this is a trip because there's a lot of dudes getting Botox. It's a trip. I ain't gonna blow them
Do you
up,
know anybody?
But I do know some people, and y'all got to understand this. I got to connect at Beverly Hills.
Now give us one name.
Listen, a friend of mine.
Billy Ocean.
No, my nigga.
Frank
A friend of mine works. It's a girl. She works at the spot. So I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not exclusive like you think. Just because they signed the paper.
Dude just coming.
Yeah, dude, rappers.
Oh, you lying?
No.
Oh, you gotta swear. Come on, you gotta
Swear.
Wow, rappers getting Botox.
Wow.
Like hardcore rappers.
Hey, I know some niggas that's coming out there, motherfucker, with the little cotton swabs on the forehead. I'm not kidding. I be laying in wait. I be like, that nigga go right there. Look, and they don't know. But I'm not gonna say the name.
Right.
But I'm telling you, to you rappers that have songs out right now.
Right now? Like, oh my God. Hot songs?
Hot songs.
Ooh.
They own you. I'm trying to tell you. So be careful, because one of them came out, the needle was still in there.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
straight.
God.
I'm not kidding you. Okay, I'm trying to tell you what it is, man. Is the niggas getting man tox.
Great word.
Bobby Tox.
You have dude, man. Charli Baltimore,
Oh,
baby.
my God.
First of all, where you from?
I'm from Philly.
Philly, 215.
Yep,
Philly
215.
tough, man. Philly tough. The girls in Philly so tough. Now I tried going out with girls in Philly so tough. They just so tough. I be trying to, I was too sweet for them. I went out with this one girl. She was like, niggas, get hard, nigga. What? I had to shake.
Literally or figuratively?
No, I'm always hard.
Always come to sex. Wow.
Yeah, but she was like, nigga, you got to be tough. I think she was from North Philly or something. I don't know, but she was like, nigga, you gotta shank somebody before you make love to me.
You gotta stay away from the North Philly girls.
North Philly tough,
That's too hard.
Nice. Where are you from?
I'm from down the bottom.
Oh, nice. Like that.
Right. That sounds way worse than North Philly.
How'd you come up with Charli Baltimore?
It's from a movie called The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, I know.
Great movie.
And I was in a car accident, so when I was in the hospital and seen the movie, I was like, so.
That's my favorite movie. Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Gina Davis.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you gotta check.
Lawrence Fishburne was actually supposed to play that part. He wanted more money.
Are you serious?
He's got the wrong movie.
Look at all these rumors.
It's the wrong movie. It's the right story. It's just the wrong movie.
Right.
Samuel Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne was supposed to be in Pulp Fiction.
Right.
And
like I said, he was going to be in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. So, right story. Just wrong movie. All good.
Shut up.
I ain't trying to cut your nuts.
There.
So tell us how you got started, man. I mean, you just took the world by storm when you got on. How did that happen?
Well, I have been rapping for a while or whatever, and I met the Notorious B.I.G.
It was all a dream.
So we were dealing with each other for a while, and once he realized that I could rap, we started trying to put a group together.
Yeah. What'd you say dealing with each other? What does that mean for our listeners?
It
This
was
is Foxxhole.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That was your man.
Okay, I got it.
Biggie was big.
So
Yeah.
unfortunately, due to his death, we weren't able to really see it through. The group was called The Commission. It was supposed to be me, him, Jay-Z, and Puff.
Wow.
So it would have been wild.
So God bless. Really,
God bless him.
Yeah.
He must have had a great personality.
He was dope.
Stupid.
No, I'm saying no. Great
Shut up,
personality.
Tyrin.
Man, ain't it about what's inside of people too?
Why is a big black niggas?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I just big old
personality. What's wrong with that? People can have personalities no more.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all.
He did say, heart throb never, black ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the side. Get that right now. That's the coldest line in the motherfucking world. And he made all fat black niggas like, nigga, I'm on, nigga.
Just need some Gucci.
Niggas went got some, Poochie, because niggas couldn't get Gucci.
Right.
Niggas Nigga, the G was turned backwards, nigga. Niggas didn't have that kind of money at that time.
Exactly.
So now it doesn't take off, and then what?
Well, no, it was cool. I was on Sony. But I think I was just so young and just kind of getting thrust out of Philly, like straight into a situation, because I wound up signing with his partner. It was just a little bit too much for me. I was just like, I guess, like shell shock. So from there I went to Murder Inc. and that was a good situation for a little while, but just like difficulties with the label and with Irv, it didn't really mash out. Which kind of leads me to here, which I'm in a great place right now because I own my own label with my partner Peanut over there and Trick from out of Detroit.
Never trust a dude named Peanut.
Why not?
Sasha. No, he's a good.
Hilarious.
Peanut was looking
I just saw the gun.
He's all right.
So let me ask you. And people don't understand this. It's like when we see you on music videos and we see you rapping and we see you living a lifestyle. A lot of people think that there's a certain refinement that comes to that too, and that maybe you smart and maybe you went all to college. And a lot of times, a lot of these artists come straight from like the hood environment into these big money situations.
You have no idea what you're getting
yourself into. That's kind of crazy, right?
I went to college and everything, but even still, just being a young kid and looking at, pages and pages of contract in front of you, having two lawyers, going back and forth trying to explain it, you're sitting there like, where's the money? Like, I don't care what you're saying. I'll sign anything. Like, let me just get my check. You know what I'm saying? Because it is kind of the situation. So usually, at that point, it really wasn't typical for like a female artist to bounce out of one major deal into another. So I kind of, me doing that was really like a big deal because I went from Sony straight to Def Jam. And at the time, like now it's like the normal thing for artists to bounce from at least 2-3 labels before they really pop.
Wow. So you don't have to do the 5 or 3 album deal anymore?
The deals now are way more strict because they have 360 deals where they get percentages of everything. They didn't have that back then.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too, and talk about this too. The fact that you're a woman, the fact that you're very attractive. You probably had to navigate through a lot of crazy shit.
It's like going to jail, really. Like you're fresh meat.
TDP knows a lot about that.
You're a certified paralegal?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a certified paralegal.
Wow, that's amazing.
I only did it for like 3 months.
But you're certified now.
Right.
She said it's like jails. She said it's like jails.
So what now? What can we see Charli Baltimore now?
Like I said, I own a label. It's based out of Detroit with my partners Peanut and Trick out of Detroit, called B&B Records, and we got some great artists. One of them is over here, Breezy.
Nice.
She's dope as hell. She's from Philly too.
Philly's finest. Y'all know Charlie Mack?
Yeah, I know Charlie.
They like, yeah, we know
Charlie.
Charlie.
Crazy.
Whoa.
You shout out. You wrong.
Whoa. Come on, stop, man. Stop. I never give me and Charlie Mack was talking to Kanye because Charlie is a huge Kanye fan. Right. And how Kanye get on the Mars, he get a little bit on the Steve Jobs, Walt Disney.
Right.
And I'm always just play through. When I meet artists, I say, well, this is an artist shit. I'm like, yes, of course Mars is. Of course we're on Mars.
You are artist too. So
I know, but I don't get, Kanye will get so cerebral, nigga. You be like, I don't know where you at, nigga, but I'm gonna just keep drinking and maybe I'll catch up with you or pop some shit or snort some cocaine to get where you at. Because right now I don't. Right. But Charlie's like, whoa, come on, yeah, man, we on Earth. So you got your artists, and that's great because now music has changed. It seems like it's opened up for more for like smaller labels for you to be independent.
Right, you can pay more attention to artists, and by me being an artist previously, not that I still don't, rap. I have a better, experience with my artists because I can, teach them the ropes, show them stuff I've been through, as opposed to kind of getting thrust into it and not really knowing, like I said, fresh meat in jail, and you just like, what I'm saying, trying to navigate your way through the cells.
You should have got a pretty mouth.
I'm from Philly,
Whoa.
Was I supposed to be like bougie? Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to curse?
Hey, nigga, this is the Foxxhole. Get up in there, shit.
Put both hands on.
So you got your artists, and now I saw the TLC thing, and I saw what's the girl's name on there that came on there and said that I ain't take the girl's money and whatever.
Pebbles.
Is it still that way? Is it here's a question. Because like when I as an artist myself, there's a certain amount of dues you have to pay. So so is it like that, or is it just, you know, these are the dues that you got to go through, this is the deals that are just standard?
I mean, I think in certain situations, especially with a major, you're gonna run into that. You know, it's still, that's like the staple, right?
Yeah,
so somebody gonna get you some sort of way.
Get you.
But whereas with a boutique label, you're more able to kind of pay attention to what's going on.
That's great. Well, it seems like you guys things pop. It's the pre-Grammy celebration. This is Jamie Foxx. This is Foxxhole Radio. We got Charli Baltimore in the house. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your
We're
ass.
coming back. We're gonna take a commercial and we're gonna get into Charli Baltimore's world. She's from Philly. She's fly. She's a paralegal. She's smart. She's fine, but she might shoot you. It's a whole lot of shit going on. We'll be right back. Hey!
Go count these hundreds.
Except Charli Baltimore, baby, it's fresh, it's hot. We up in here. We are in a bunker, undisclosed place
in Beverly
for our pre-Grammy show. They don't know where we are. Hopefully no one has tweeted us or whatever the fuck the young folks do nowadays.
Tweet. Remember earlier you said what? So we changed locations.
We did change locations.
Remember?
Yeah, we did. We did change locations. So we're at a different place. We are actually in Beverly Hills. We're actually in a Ricardo spot. It's beautiful. We're here with the gorgeous Charli Baltimore. That's the brand new music. Speak on that.
Yes, that's a song I did with my partner Trick and one of my artists, Cash Paid, and it's on my mixtape Hard to Kill. That's out now. And we working on the album. So yeah, so everybody was dancing.
Yeah. You know me, nigga. I was doing the hucklebuck.
Had that trap in there. Trap music.
There ain't nothing but the hucklebuck. Now, Carmina wants to ask you a question.
Yes, your style is amazing.
Oh,
Since you walked in, and your hair. I mean, how many times have you changed the color? You used to have red hair, now it's dark, and shaved the side.
It was just blonde, but the blonde was just a bit much to do with, so I just dyed it back dark. And then, I mean, style-wise, I've always been into fashion. That's kind of like my side thing.
So you into like you have is there a line that we could go, you know, I could buy my girl or something? You know, buy my girl?
Not yet.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna get her
we will be.
Charli Baltimore. Is that a panties? Is this a tattoo?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It's German. It says we are never deceiving others, we're only deceiving ourselves. I'm half German, so.
How many tattoos do you have?
Too many. I don't know. It's a lot. They're all big. I think it's like 9. We were just having this conversation outside. I think it's like 9 or 10, but they're all pretty.
How many dudes you got on your body? Tattoos? None?
No.
A lot of girls.
Guy names?
No, I did. I covered it up.
How you cover it up?
Because we're not together no more.
I know, but what did you cover it with? Another dude's
Another
name?
tattoo.
I'm not going out with Mike. I'm going out with Mike Cone.
Right. Add the AEL.
Add the AEL. That's something else when you get a tattoo and then you're not with the person. That's like kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. He has my name, so he still has it. That I know of. Or maybe
your real name or the Charli Baltimore?
No, he has my real name.
Wow. So what about love? Are you in love? Is there someone there? Do I have an opportunity to?
Oh, that smile says it all.
No, shit is right now. Shit is right.
She in love with Peanut.
Yo, you was talking to that nigga kind of saucy. You didn't like tell that nigga right off the bat.
What's your shit to the front?
Back and forth like it's joke comedy time. Yeah, you didn't I crashed his car. I'll run this shit out of Malibu into the wild. Amuse you?
I'll kill that nigga.
Say it again.
I'll kill that nigga.
Fucking amuse you? So
why y'all get Peanut their voice down?
Shit, he talking. You looking at this nigga all giggling and shit.
That's your driving mad voice.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm all giggling and shit.
Stop giggling.
That's his whole thing. He'll crash the car.
Oh my God. You like this fucking roll out.
You ever see why you playing?
Why you playing? Oh my God, Peanut, stop.
I don't like Jamie.
This is crazy. Let me out. No, I'll crash this.
That's funny. That's funny.
But wait, after it's all over, pull up to the restaurant.
Get out.
Get out.
We still get to eat.
Let's get out, shit. We got fucking reservations.
I'll vanilla sky this motherfucker. I'll vanilla sky this motherfucker.
Ooh, was that a scary scene or what?
So you do have a man somewhere, and we respect that.
Right.
And you got kids, right?
Yeah.
How is it being a mother, rapper, now your own label?
Well, my oldest daughter lives out here. She's actually a model. She's a really successful model as well. well. So she was in New York and she was overseas, and now she moved out here. And then my other daughter just graduated from high school.
Oh, do you do like I do with my kids? I take my kids. Me and we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
We the niggas that party so much, and then all of a sudden we had kids. So like we don't want to stop partying. So we got one foot
in the party,
in the club, and the other foot over here with the shaking.
Half the house is the romper room, and the other half is.
I made a mistake this past Halloween because I take my 5-year-old with me everywhere I go. So we partied in Cancun at this. It was a party for. It was late, and I was on the mic, so she gets on the mic, so she starts to think that's the thing that I go with Daddy.
Oh God!
We go into the mic. So this past Halloween, she throws a fit. She in LA, but I'm in New York, and I got a party that I'm hosting in Halloween. So she tell her mom, "What's up?" She says, "Well, we gonna go trick or treat." She said, "No, I ain't doing that. I'm going. Daddy got a party."
It's me plus one.
So the mom's like, so she pitched a fit. So I said, "Well, y'all fly on out. Maybe we'll trick or treat or whatever." So it's a trip to trick or treat in New York, nigga. You just walking around in the stores. It was crazy, right? So we trick or treat. I said, "Are you ready to go see?" "No, we going to the party, right?" I said, "But unleash you 5." She said, she pitched a fit. So I said, "Okay, all right." So we get her a little troll outfit. So we cover her face.
She a midget.
So when we get out, they think we got a midget.
Oh, I thought you said to say fake ID.
No, but I called her close. I said, "Man, my daughter want to come through." I said, "She gonna have a thing." So we just played it off like she was a midget. We walked into the. I'm serious. We walked into there and I said, "Oh, Jamie Foxx got some fucking midget."
So she's actually in the club.
She's in the club, y'all.
What club was you
We was at
I take a crown and Similac, please.
Finale.
Oh my God.
Finale and not catch, but finale.
You know that's funny, right?
So she loves blending.
So she's in there and everything, but people is tripping out because they think I'm with a midget. So I'm dancing, like this ain't Jamie Foxx is with a midget. And then she finally popped this shit up. But I think I'm doing too much.
That's really funny.
Because I can't stop.
She got something that nobody can ever say. She's been in the club for 5 years old.
She gets on the mic, but the only thing I've taught her are good things though. So we'll be on the mic and I'll tell her name the books of the Bible.
In the club.
In the club. So niggas be like, fuck it.
Come on, Fox, you messed up my high.
But
then they started
Leviticus.
Come on, Jeremiah.
No, put that up, man. The little bitch.
The burning bush.
The little bitch just said the books of the Bible. Anyway, it has been fantastic having you here. If there's anything that we missed, man, how can people follow you?
I'm at Charli Baltimore on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I have an album coming out in May, and all of my artists have albums coming out. So be interested at B&B Records is the record label on Instagram.
What's the name of your album?
Ethos.
Okay.
Nice. It's Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your
Charli
ass.
Baltimore pre-Grammy is going down. We in Beverly Hills, man. 90210. Let it all hang out. All right, man. Shout out to my main man, Peanut, in the building.
You gotta do Peanut.
And then the nigga try to make the shit all better. Better. Fuck that nigga. He try to play me.
I'll kill that nigga. I'll kill that nigga.
That sounded like full force.
What's the artist name? What's your artist? The artist also.
Oh, Breezy. Trick is also, he's an artist, but he's also one of the label owners. We have Boone, we have L Streets and Cash Paid. So
you guys have anybody just named like Joel or Mike?
Just any names that's not super ebonic.
Nope.
Dan, Okay, great. I love it. Thank you, Charli Baltimore. Billy, shout out. Foxxhole, we gonna take a break. We coming back with TGT in your face. Foxxhole Radio, baby. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm smoking cigarettes and some Nicorette gum right now. This shit make you want to fuck. Damn, I just busted my jeans by myself. Have you ever done that when you're just driving along, listen to some TGT and just busting your own jeans and pull out your cigarettes, some Nicorette gum and a little electric cigarette?
And they're sexy.
That's where I'm at.
Oh man,
I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak to that. Listen, man. First of all, there's legends, then there's gods. These dudes are godly. When God made these guys, He took a little extra time to make them. Seldom do you get athletic. Let's just talk about athletics. athleticism. These niggas is athletic.
Preach on that.
Fuck it, I hate them.
Preach on that. Not me.
I kind of hate them.
Don't hate.
Well, you know,
I kinda hate them. They both Capricorns, which is weird. That's strange.
Come on. It's gotta be strange.
How the fuck that happened? One nigga is, no ocean. One nigga is chocolate, no ocean. And I saw this dude on a. What are you talking about? Did you just get that with this Foxxhole? Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us.
You don't know.
We'll get you the curriculum after this.
We got a memo for you, my brother.
No, but this one dude is
I need a minute.
on a bus, headphones on, singing.
Killed
Incredible, just the way he sings, sounded, looked. When the world saw this guy, they wanted to be in this dude's business. They wanted to be a part of him. When you look at people and you say, man, I'm a fan of theirs, people don't understand what that means when you say fanatic. That means I want to be a part of this person's world. When I saw this dude, I said, I want to be a part of that dude's world. And he has gone on to do everything. #1 records, #1 movies. I tell him all the time, I text him all the time, I say, you're a bad motherfucker. I say, you are a true, absolute star.
And the body.
Yeah, go speak on it, Carmina. Speak Spanish, speak Spanish, speak Spanish.
I thought Tyrin said that.
Next to this fine ass man right here.
Speak Spanish, Carmina, speak Spanish.
Sabes que es que estás bien rico.
All right.
Tú también.
About to commit to some push-ups. No, es bueno.
Muy bueno los dos.
No, but just
pero está con él.
Con el primero.
Ahora,
okay.
sí.
Yeah.
Wow, it's getting rich.
Your body.
Yeah, well, tell him what you would do to him in Spanish, Carmina, for our
Te
Latino.
agarraría, mira, sí te agarraría y te metería, sí, pero rico, papi.
That means she would take your Oreo cookies and dip them. All right.
Wait, is this for radio? It's for everything.
Ahora está conmigo.
Ahora contigo. Ahora contigo suave.
You know what I'm saying? He is active. You know what? Hey, man, you know what? And they fertile.
Me like
they fertile. You know the Mexican girls is fertile.
Speedy got the condom in his pocket.
No. What you have in your pocket? We don't need those.
Y'all don't have safe sex?
No, Speedy goes raw.
To do for what? My kid's here already.
Here's the thing. This young man that I'm talking about in #1 movies, now he's with a fantastic group, and they're #1 nominated for Grammys, the whole nine.
Best album of the year.
I'm talking about a person that when he comes on stage, I saw this dude come on stage because they all perform together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let your mind run wild.
Sorry.
He comes on stage when they're performing at the Greek one night, and I just had to get in and see what the fuck. And I hear I'm a hood nigga. Hood nigga comes on. Oh, what the fuck? And I look up, and this dude, Tim's on, and he looks at the women like he's disgusted. And the women are going absolutely mad. Like, girls is passing out and crying. I've never seen my girls cry. They're like, he got on Tim. And he looked at him, and he had, and then he had the arms out. They had the, that was the cut shirt days. The Fast and Furious with the cut. I'm talking about none other than Tyrese Watts.
One name?
Yes.
One name. I love you,
I'm gonna have to
absolutely.
I love you, man.
And I love you, man. And here's
my
the thing.
hero, truly.
And the crazy part about it is it comes from friendship. Now, we have time for our Foxxhole listeners. Tyrese is in the building. Here's what we do. When we do double interviews. Let me talk about this next guy. Capricorn. I don't know how that happened. This guy had sex with my girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, he fucked my girl. And I'm gonna tell you how it went down.
Did y'all fight about it?
No, I couldn't. Nothing I could do. It's already done. Okay. What you gonna do? Fight now?
It's over now.
How was it?
You gonna beat him up now?
Well, he beat it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So you know what I'm saying? He beats it up.
Tank?
Well, let me get to it. Let me explain to you how it went down. So me and and my girl at the time, we getting ready to fly to Africa because we're about to do a movie. But this was the Walkman days, and so we getting ready to take a long flight. I said I need to get these CDs and to get my Walkman. But there's this dude that I heard, and I've always wanted to try to be a singer, and this motherfucker's in my lane. Tones is crazy. Somebody let me hear this nigga's music. I said, let me go get this nigga's. You know, and you know how you automatically feel. You automatically kind of hate a little bit, like I'll never get on it. It's a rap. You know, it's a rap. And so I go down the aisle, I get some other music, and I get his music, and I'll be goddamn, this nigga got his shirt off for whatever reason.
Yeah, always.
And so he got his shirt off, arms crossed, whatever. You guys have probably seen it. So anyway, so I get a bundle of CDs. I go up to the front. My girl's up there waiting, and so I put his CD because I look at my girl. I said, "This I put his CD at the bottom because I don't even want her to see this fucking cover." But I forgot the batteries or some shit, so I had to go down the other aisle. Where your batteries at, man? Whatever. So I go, and when I come back, Tank had fucked my girl. Because the CD that was at the bottom is now on the top, and the shit is laid out with his naked body for her to gaze at. Wow! And she's sitting there chewing Nicorette gum after she had fucked Tank in her mind. And I said, you know how as a guy, you don't. We're not like women. How women throw a whole paragraph at you. We just go, "What's this?" And she says, "No, I was just, you were just what? You were just why is this?" And anyway, I took that CD, man, and I got on the plane, and I flew to Africa, and I listened to his whole CD. Wow. And when I got to Africa, I took that Walkman, and I let all of the people that I met listen to this dude's CD. Wow. And I remember putting it. We were in Mozambique, and I put the headphones on this one kid. He had to be like 16. Who is this? Oh my goodness! And I said, "That's this dude by the name of Tank." Tank is in the building. Baby, I deserve.
From Mozambique.
Who is this? Absolutely amazing. Please don't. I mean, so many records that we've all made love to. Speedy's made babies to. Absolutely, it's great to have both of these young men in our presence on the Foxxhole.
Foxxhole, baby.
Yeah. Speak about it, man. Yeah. Tell us what TGT is up to right now.
Well, TGT right now, first of all, we're celebrating because the Grammy nomination came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? We really felt good just about making the project and it actually getting the response not only from the general public but from our peers, the people who secretly desire to do real R&B, but for whatever reason, for whatever label restraint or for whatever radio restraint, are kind of scared to do it. You know what I mean? And so when we did a straight R&B album, something that reminded you of the 80s and 90s, it trickled down into the people that actually felt like, you know what, I want to do this, but I'm a little scared to try it. You know what I mean? Let me just go do this 4 on the floor and keep it cracking on. Let me just continue to call women out their names, bitches and hoes, and see if that works. Maybe it kind of works. But we listen. There's an atmosphere for that. But what we decided to do,
we'll cut him out.
Okay. What we decided to do was a good R&B album, and a Grammy nomination. And a Grammy nomination came as a result. I mean, we fought tooth and nail. We fought. Oh, man. We almost like really fought. You should see our text messages.
That's what I was going to ask next. I mean, two goats.
Yeah, 2 goats. Me and this nigga right here.
Capricorn. We go. Rams, right?
Oh, we get it in. We got it in before we got it.
Reese, text
pause.
I was about to say,
you're not my type, but.
Whoa! You have a type.
But you know what? I've always.
You don't like dark skinned dudes.
I'm just saying you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. He don't do it for me.
What's up?
I've looked at him.
My goodness.
So you like Christopher Williams.
I've looked at him a few times. Like, I just can't see it. I can't see it. I gave it a shot. But
I'm so sad and disappointed right now.
Reese, man. First of all, you've been on a journey And before we even go any further, you've been on another type of journey too for one of your movie members that we all lost, but I know that you were very close to that situation, and I really loved how you gave so much love and so much class, how all of you guys did, and not to, you know, we don't have to lay in it, but just if you could take us into the Foxxhole, because we haven't had a chance to really, you know, sort of let that sink in. And I had texted you, you know, like, you know, and I know you was busy doing your thing, and I was just giving you, I said, hey man, you know, I know you just need some good energy. How has it been since?
You know, it's rough. I think, you know, I think everybody that's listening can relate to the shock that came from, you know, it happening, and then I think the sad energy that kind of the world experienced from losing Paul was because we all knew of just how good of a dude he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these dudes that wake up every day trying to figure out how to do something wrong and with malicious intent towards other people. Like, he was the nicest dude ever. So it's like, damn, why did it have to happen to him? And sometimes people transition, but then the shock and the trauma was the way he died. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's like, damn, the homie was like in a car, just left a charity event, raising money for his organization called Reach Out Worldwide, and he jumps in this car with his boy, and they're now bending a few corners, and then spin out of control, hit a tree, and the car just engulfed in flames. And so basically, they're both in the car the entire time that the car is just on fire. Like, you don't make the connection between a good person like Paul Walker, and I'm sure his friend was a good person, so rest in peace to him. But, you know, it was a lot for everybody, including the people, mainly for the people that really knew him. And I had just shot scenes with him like 4 days before it happened, and it was just a lot. Like, I've lost a lot of homies. I'm from Watts. Plenty of my boys got shot, killed, doing 25 to life, but I've never lost a homie that way, and I've never lost a homie that was completely innocent and just nice, cool as hell, and it was like nothing about his life was dysfunctional. You know, he's just the nicest dude ever. So,
and you get that too I never got a chance to meet the guy, but it's just like when you look at it, it's like he was never in any scandal, and it just seemed like he would just come to work, shine his light, and go, man. But that's fantastic. Is there any music being dedicated to him, anything like that?
Well, I got a song that you know, I think I'm gonna record. It's kind of rough to sing those type of records, but I got a song that I just wrote with my guy named God Called an Angel Home Early.
Right. Wow.
So we gonna figure out. I gotta like really get to the spirit to record that. But look, I want to tell everybody that's listening around the world. Listen, sometimes we take people praying for us, sending us positive tweets and hitting us on social media with well wishes and prayers and just keeping us covered, you know, with God and the energy that comes from it. We just love y'all on behalf of the family, the whole cast, and everybody that personally knew Paul, his daughter, who's 15 and lost her father. Thank y'all for the prayers. Thank y'all for the good energy. And it's really helped us to rebuild and get back into putting our, you know, focus back on to move forward with the franchise.
Fantastic. Now we're gonna do this. Got something?
Yeah, I read a quote that he wrote because he loved racing. So he said, if I ever die in a car, just please don't be sad for me because I will probably be smiling. And that's exactly what happened. But that kind of like made my heart feel a little bit better because it was devastating. But
well, it's Foxxhole Radio. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take a break, man, because we want to leave that. We're gonna let that sit. We're here with Tyrese. We're here with Tank. We'll be right back. Foxxhole Radio, pre-Grammy.
Foxxhole Radio.
It's Jamie Foxx, Tyrese, Tank.
Oh my goodness.
Capricorns.
Genuine.
Right now,
I can fill in for Genuine. You know, I asked him.
Genuine.
Can I host the tour? And he said,
Speed, you got to do some sit-ups because Tyrese said we got to be in shape. I'm like, I can do
Tyrese, my nigga. You go for
you threw it on you.
All I can tell you is like, first of all, for people who've been sleeping under a rock and don't have the album, let them know what the album's about. Let us know your experience. Like Tyrese, what's your favorite? What's your favorites from this album?
Well, I want to chime in kind of back to what Tank was saying earlier, what y'all were talking about. Like I felt like us having this Grammy nomination, we're humbled by it, and again, it's a confirmation that there's real R&B fans out there that are really checking for real authentic R&B through and through. You know, R&B is real insecure right now. Most of our most famous R&B singers are doing house and techno, and
let's name them.
You know, and a lot of R&B singers feel like they gotta have 12 rappers on their album in order to even put an album out.
That's right. Let's get the rappers off of them. No, go ahead.
You know what I mean? So it's like we just wanted to really remind people of why they fell in love with real R&B in the first place. It was never Luther Vandross featuring Curtis Blow.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Wow.
It was never Marvin Gaye featuring Run DMC. It was a Marvin Gaye album.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So although we respect hip-hop and we understand the influence of hip-hop and the influence of radio associated to hip-hop, we wanted to be number one with R&B.
Well, man, you know what? You have done it, and every city that you go to that someone is calling me and saying, man, can you get in touch with them? Can I get a ticket? Can I get a ticket? They go to the show, man. They absolutely enjoy yourself. Tank, just talk about the experience. Now, I follow you guys on everything, on social media. The shit that I wanted to do a reality show with y'all because I've never seen someone be so honest with their experiences, and maybe that's a Capricorn thing, because when you pissed at him, you actually say it, and when he pissed at you actually, that's some Capricorn shit. Because I'm a Sag, I'll be like, I'll get another. Fuck it, I'm passing.
We up front.
Yeah, y'all up front with it, but you got it done. What was the most difficult part, and what was the most satisfying part in putting this project together?
The most difficult part was making the album, I think, because
now speak honest.
No. I'm gonna give you the butt naked.
I'm gonna show you a text message nigga just sent me before I got it. Disrespectful humor.
The process of us making our album was difficult in the regards of he's used to making his album his way, and I'm used to making my album my way. Now, in my mind, me making my album is me making my album. I actually play a keyboard. I actually write lyrics. I actually
So what are you saying right now?
No, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty.
Like you banging right now.
Clean it up, nigga. Quick. Right left. Play the piano, nigga. But go ahead.
That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I write and produce for Jamie Foxx. You see what I'm saying? So
resume.
I just threw that one out there because we did like 800,000 the first week. Didn't we do that one time?
We did do that.
So the struggle for me was understanding, and this is Tyrese's strength. He's a facilitator.
Yeah.
He's good at grabbing a bunch of producers and a bunch of writers and saying, hey, this is what I need, and this is how we need to go about doing it. And he'll stay up for 72 hours making all 16 and 17. You've seen the tape, right? So it took a while for me to accept and understand that concept, because I was like, you ain't writing nothing. You ain't played not now one keyboard. So the person who should be in charge of making this album should be the actual producer and writer in the group. It should be me, Devontae, for his damn self record.
Who the hell is Devontae?
Wow.
Who the hell is Devontae?
Devontae is the father. Don't you do it. So it was those type of adjustments, you know what I mean, that made the process difficult, but at the same time, it was an ego check, because his process has awarded him millions of records sold, number one singles, as my process the same. So we all had to dial down and be men.
Somehow I don't see. It was probably difficult.
Oh, I'm difficult as a motherfucker.
So what?
I'm
So what did Genuine come into all?
Genuine is like
this. Guys, what are we gonna do?
He's like,
you gotta stop this
Genuine was like
shit,
Michelle Williams.
Wow.
I slapped shit out of him.
Wow.
Wow.
He was not.
Well, why are y'all laughing so much about this? Listen.
Hey, look at that.
No, listen, we're both the BET and y'all just kept on performing.
Wow. Is there any more room for me in them jeans?
That ain't right.
Y'all wrong. Listen.
Foxxhole Radio. Foxxhole Radio, baby, turn up. Shit, it get tough out here. Don't be thin-skinned out this motherfucker.
But listen, in the end, we both realized that we're very aggressive about producing results.
Right.
And he has his approach and I have mine. We clash. We're both leaders. We're used to walking in a room and we got people around us, not on some groupie gopher shit, but like we got niggas around us that'll say, you're the leader.
Right.
Lead me.
And we ready. What you want us to do? What direction we going in? Cool. And he delegate.
Right.
And I do the same shit.
Right.
But I said, well, you know, Tank, I love you, my nigga. You can make reference to the resume, but I just had a #1 for 11 weeks. Hold on. Hold up. That just happened.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
So I was like, hold on, T.
I'm not gonna do it.
I was like, you know what I mean? Hold on. There's some current right now equity that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Don't overlook my shit.
In the mail.
Don't overlook my shit.
Residuals. Go ahead.
And that's where the class came in.
And Fast and the Furious.
A few things.
Wow.
Niggas, so everybody sleeping on the preacher's kid? Is that what we're doing?
I love doing that.
Is that what we're doing?
Hold up.
Is that what we doing?
No, I love doing
Is that what we doing?
Hold up, Tank.
Wow.
Hold up, Tank. I always hold up, T. Hold up, T. I always told you I liked you in that, right?
Oh, man.
He was in that movie.
That BET movie don't hold no weight around here?
It could.
I've never seen 7 niggas drop their headphones.
Hey, but Tank, I did say I liked you in that.
That BET movie don't hold no weight around here?
Tank just got Joker today. It wasn't meant to be Joker today.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. You guys, the banter back and forth, man. I know that tonight is a special night for all of you guys. You guys are celebrating your achievements. And shout out to Genuine. You know we always come. We were just with Genuine in at Sky Bar and everything like that. But man, listen,
Genuine couldn't make it because he was waiting on his FedEx package. He's got some fresh juice, some hair, shit. Nigga said it was a little delayed.
Well, shit. At least he still got his hair, man. A lot of niggas didn't make it.
Niggas got to get right for the Grammy.
At least he still got his hair because a lot of niggas didn't make it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to cut it low.
Are you saying Tyrese hair?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the party not jumping like it used to for some people.
Did you say he left his hair in wax?
On the bus?
What are you saying? On the bus, his hair?
It left Fast and Furious.
It left Fast and Furious.
Oh, no. That's my nigga. I love Tank. I know Tank. We went out of town. You know.
It's all good, man. I see what's happening. It's all good.
I like your
last time this nigga heard Action and Cut was Minutes to Society. Don't trip.
Everybody can't get a classic.
It's all good. It's all good.
I ain't tripping.
Nigga starstruck over trailers. That nigga see a trailer, he'll lose his motherfucking mind right now.
Tyrin, real quiet. It's going down.
Hey, like I said, everybody
can see a makeup trailer. Look at the makeup lady.
I raised these niggas out here though.
Oh no, you're the original man. You're the original man. Believe me, you're the original man. Oh man, hey man, you gave me, you throw, I throw back. But
it's all good.
It gets real out here.
Got that classic.
Listen, all I want to say is y'all.
Love Baby Boy too.
Listen, y'all can talk about that big blockbuster classic shit. You know what I'm saying? Fox, you know what I'm saying? Django, all the cool shit. But if you really want to get down to real good business, you turn on that BET and you watch that Preacher's Kid.
Shit.
No, fuck that. I came out in 200 theaters. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, it was the 200 you wanted to be in. It was the 200 that you wanted to be in.
I came out in 200 theaters.
That you wanted to be in.
You know what I'm saying? That I wanted to be in. I made that choice.
Right by your house.
You know, y'all do 3,400, 4,500 theaters.
Yes.
That's cool.
You helped out the community.
You do big numbers.
Shout out to Preacher's Kid, directed by Bob Johnson.
Let me finish.
Directed by Bob Johnson.
Bob Johnson.
No. Y'all do big numbers. That's fine.
Shout out
That's
to
fine.
Preacher's Kid.
That's fine.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I act because I love to act. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it for the money.
That's fine. This is old school Foxxhole right here. We got old school Foxxhole.
We watched the Preacher's Kid.
It's also another movie. Mac 10 was the lead. It ain't easy. We shot that out in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your boy. I turned up in that too. It's a hood classic. They selling it at every AM, PM. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Shelf 4
you know
on the left.
So basically, the main thing is you working. That's all.
The main thing is I'm working.
You on, man. You on.
I'm remembered for these classics. You don't know how many dudes run up on me in the club like, man, I can't believe you did LaToya Luckett like that. I can't believe.
Hey,
I'm known in these streets, man. I'm known in these streets. It's not just y'all. It's not just y'all.
Not just y'all.
It's not just y'all.
Well, I'm going to attempt to get. It's a whole lot in there, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is a fantastic weekend for you guys. First of all, I want to say this. Let's go back to the keep TGT running in the back the whole time. I know the tour. Is it more tour dates coming?
Starting in March. We going overseas first.
We going overseas, get some of that international energy, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of real R&B fans overseas, and we're going to go and make that happen. It's been a while. Well, you just came from over there.
My first time performing overseas. Yeah.
It's going to be our first time performing as TGT overseas. And so we're
here's the thing. Now, we have a package that we thought about and talked about that we put together, and I told Ty the other night, I said, listen, all that sounds cool, but all we need is for Jamie Foxx to put out a single.
Hey, nigga, I'm trying to now.
And R&B will be back in arenas.
I'm trying, bro. I am trying. My man Breon right here. We in the kitchen right now.
We gonna do a whole other thing.
Dog,
you come on.
I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get my music legs done. But this is what I need from y'all, though.
We talking about U.S.
Right at the piano.
June, July, August, though. U.S.
I need that right at the piano. I need that talk to him how y'all talk to him, man. Because I listen to be honest with you, when I listen to your records, man, every single one of them, it puts me in a place of where, like, I just want to still thrive to get to that, because there is truth in there may be numbers or whatever is over here, but in actuality, sometimes it will be just the numbers, and then you miss some of that heart. So I'm trying to get hard on this album. Me and Breon have done fantastic and been very successful in this, but I think now, like, this is the time for us to bring all of the minds together and make shit really happen. Nice. I'm fans of you guys. I'm really excited about the fact that you're nominated for a Grammy, because what people don't understand is that for you to be doing movies, for you to be doing all of these other things, movies and whatever, and still be able to garner
200 theaters.
For you to be able to garner a Grammy, man, that's something that when you was a kid, when you was 5, 6, 7, 8,
17 years.
Baltimore, Milwaukee, when you was a kid, standing up in front of your parents, trying to be the best you could be, weighing, 10, 12 pounds, and now it must make your families proud. And a lot of times in your interviews, I don't ever get a chance to hear, what mom, dad think, what family think. If you could touch on that, and then we'll, we wrap things up.
Well, I mean, my family's very proud of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They love what I'm able to do. I think my mom is just happy that, she don't have to take over none of my bills. Because that was the thing back in the day. Like, she's like, I'm going to get this keyboard for you. I was like, Mom, I'm going to pay the bill. I get paid like $75 a Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For playing with the choir. I got the bills like $100-some. And I wouldn't have the money for the keyboard at the end of it. And so she's happy about that. But her main thing is that, you go ahead and do what you're doing out there. God got his hand on you, but you're going to be back over here soon.
Oh, she wants you to be back in the gospel.
She wait for me to come on back to the Lord.
Because your birthday's January 1st. And so that's why when I'm New Year's and I'm fresh off a Scarface situation, and I'm like,
Tank, where you at? Where you at? Niggas crazy right Hey, nigga, I just wrestled a shark. I'm in Miami. What you doing?
Man, we're at church right now. Okay, hit me back.
You want to play up?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
But that's a testament to your faith that you are at church every New
God first, man. I was minister of music at 16, man. So
Minister of music.
It all leads back to that at the end of the day, man. We all got to give God
minister
thanks.
music and you like women. That's amazing.
Sexy and spiritual.
You know what?
Because usually minister music
He sung background
listen,
for Genuine.
God-
That's
God-
what he got. He left the
usually
church.
minister music is here.
God never chose perfect people. So, that's so crazy.
Let that go by.
I'm going to get him.
Because every time I went to the church to the minister music, I'd be like, he's a little different.
Please put your hands together.
Yeah, the clap was a little, it was in here.
It was inside out.
In here. It was, he got, there it is. There.
Show your love for brunch, say meals.
When the hands going out, nigga. When the hands start butterflying.
Hilarious.
Nigga. If he has touched you in a special way, make some noise.
That's fantastic.
All little boys raise their
Reese,
hand.
man, and both of you guys got kids, families, and everything like that.
For me, man, everybody know through kind of my history and putting it out there that I wasn't super close with my family. So, my true experience is that my family is definitely proud, and they've been just rooting for me the whole time. And I think for me, it's just like the opportunity, as we all know, anybody that's successful, whether you're an entertainer or not, the goal is to just make sure that your parents are not without. You don't necessarily got to go crazy and spoil them. Just like if moms really need something and she in a tight spot or pops, just want to be able to look out and take care of business. And I think those are some of the fruits of success for me, just being able to look out. Like I just sent my mom's a car right before the new year and just surprised her.
Fantastic.
And it's those moments. She's like, I need a ride. Boom, it's on the way. And that's what you become successful for.
Fantastic, man. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you this. I'm working on that. I'm trying to get something out there.
Fox, we can kill June. Listen. All the listeners for Foxxhole Radio.
Yes.
Listen up. Don't be just calling in requesting songs. Put your foot on his neck.
Yes.
About focusing on this album. He's got a studio at his house.
Yeah.
No excuse.
Shut down the parties. Have some sprinkles in the studio.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and get this album done.
Let's do it. We're going to do it, man. I'm going to tell you right now.
June, July, and August could be the craziest summer tour that music has ever experienced.
I'm absolutely with it. Now, you think I'm bullshitting, but I'm with it. So we're going to get that done. We're going to see you on the Grammys. Shout out to the little homie, Lonnie B. Real, who's always in the... Always there. Ain't he always there?
Always.
What's his nickname?
His name, I named him Logistics. Logistics. Because I used to get backstage at a concert. I didn't think nobody could get backstage too. And I walk in and Lonnie's already back there.
Man? What's up, man?
Bossing people around. Get over there. Hey, Tank, you good? You need anything? Okay, no problem. No problem. I'll get to you. I'll be right back.
Rock says it's cool if you come on this room. Y'all in this room? This the red room. Now you want to be in the gold room. Michelle, hold on. You be like, man, it's always a pleasure. I know you have a turn up tonight. I'm not going to blast it out because I know that it is a private situation, but Tyrese is doing something very sexy and very no cameras allowed. You know something is about to happen, and I see. Okay, all right, Sherbert.
Yeah.
All right, Salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So if you know Fox's number, call him. And,
555.
He's gonna respond to the right batch.
Yeah, man.
Batch. BATCH.
I'll tell you what, man. We have had a fantastic day. We've had Dionne Warwick. We've had Billy Ray Cyrus, Charli Baltimore. We've had Lord James. We've had Tank and Tyrese, man. It can't get no better than this. I know when I die, nigga, heaven better be off the chain because I'm having a ball right now. It's Foxxhole Radio, the pre-Grammy blast. Shout out to everybody that is nominated for a Grammy. My fingers crossed that you will be able to go up there and get that thing,
trophy,
man. Get that trophy, baby. It's going to be a turn up, man.
Make sure y'all download the Three Kings album wherever you are in the world. Stop playing. Run straight to iTunes right now and download the Three Kings album. It's 19 songs of the craziest R&B records you'll ever hear with Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank on every song.
Fantastic.
All right? It's real out here.
It's real. Shout out to all my Capricorns out here. We know it's your time. You know it's your time. It's Foxxhole Radio. In the house we got.
It's your boy Speedy.
In the house we got.
Tyrin Turner.
In the house we got.
Carmina.
In the house we got.
Tyrese.
In the house we got.
Tank.
What was that?
200 theaters.
Foxxhole Radio, baby. We out.
Nigga said he wanted to get
Fantastic
into
show.
the